Alright, audio test 1 2, test 1 2, looking good. I see camera, I see the background. Welcome everyone to a running late edition of Muckle Extremes. This is your charming, late, self-proclaimed, but still humblest Muckle. This is the latest I've been in like 6 months. We had major technical difficulties when I tried to go live today. Major technical difficulties. Take 2. Your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Muckluck, who is also late. There we go. Blech. I went to go live. The Streamlabs program was picking up my microphone, but it was not picking up any sound from in the game. And it is now doing that. That took a while to figure out, and then when I finally got that working, it was no longer doing game capture, so it was not going to show you anything. So I could either use desktop capture mode, which is the laggier, slideshowier version of it, or I could try to fix that, which I spent the last 15 minutes trying to fix those issues, and we got them fixed. But, oh my god. We are level 67. I have not played Path much since last weekend. Mostly been playing Pillars 2, but we finished the brand new DLC already on the top difficulty. So, ready to get back into it. Let me see. I was at the Vistiri Desert. I played for a few minutes, like 30, 45 minutes earlier today, but haven't played a lot since last weekend. So let's get back into it and remember how to do this. We're currently in Act 9. Are you leveling a second gems for future corruption and making them 2020? I don't know. I've said before I don't have all the recipes memorized in this game. One of the ones that I do have memorized is that, hold on, we've got a little mini-boss here. Like, if you take a level 20 gem and sell it with a gem cutter's gem, that you get that same gem back, but it is now level 1 with 20% quality. That is a thing I've used before. Where did that go? But none of my gems are level 20 yet. Let's summon our instant skeletal army. So we're gonna have 45 pets, or whatever the number is. I think it was 50, actually. No exaggeration, I think it was 50. Another game I've been looking at playing when we're playing faster-paced games is Grim Dawn again. Grim Dawn did get a big patch just recently.
I choose.
Let's execute him. So, been thinking of making a new character on there, seeing what changed. I read the notes, but didn't really do justice to it just reading the notes, because there was like hundreds of pages of them. Do you have the oatmeal raisin cookie recipe memorized? What? Fubes, what are you talking about? No, just in the general sense, no. I could not make oatmeal raisin cookies just from memory. Where did what's-her-name go? There we go. We've got a safe house. Cannot open portals because there's not enough space. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go to town and do that right now. You can corrupt them with Vol and try to make them... Yes, but if you do that, you risk... You could also lower their max level to 19 if you do that. Oh, got it. Dude, I was so flustered. I was like, this is at 9:05. This is the latest I've been in 6 months. And then it took me another 10 minutes of me just spazzing out. Alright. There we go. That is a cool portal graphic, by the way. Wonder if that's the silhouette of the final boss. I wanted oatmeal raisin. I actually ate oatmeal raisin cookies today. Our company had a work Christmas, not quite a party, basically a work Christmas party though. And it was at a Dave & Buster's. If any of you don't have that, it's basically like a bowling alley, sort of a restaurant, a bar, and an arcade, both for adults and kids. And so we had it there. So me and my son went to that, ate food, and played video games a lot. And among the food was platters of oatmeal raisin cookies. Good lord, that is a lot of mobs. The last time I did a new computer upgrade was because of this game. My love for pet classes in this game was just, it was so laggy. The adult arcade. Giant expensive adult arcade, yeah. But it wasn't on my buck tonight. Boss was paying for it tonight. What is that? Blight Snarl the Soul Eater. Oh my god. Get out of there for a second. Okay, cut our health and mana back up. Yeah, I'm looking at doing another computer upgrade soon. Kemergod actually told me to hold off on doing that because he said he might be able to assist me with that. But my CPU is kind of the next... of like all the components involved in my streaming right now, the CPU is the weakest link right now. The door fee for Dave & Buster's? No. I don't know what you're talking about. $300? Unless you're just talking about a place near you. Do you have flame dash option on attack only or anytime? I've got flame dash on my E-key, so I can hit it whenever I want. Got all the sand on this level. So many particles. Go murder birds. It's a critic on how expensive it is. Yeah, for us, the Dave & Buster's is at a mall that also has a couple of other tries. It's got AMC theaters in it, Medieval Times, which is one of those like jousting arenas where you go and it's like, you know, swords and magic and role play and stuff like that, and you eat while watching a tournament. It's pretty cool. I've been twice, I think. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can improve this a little bit. Already got that on low. Let me see. Medium. Let's lower the number of light sources and see if that helps. Whoa! Something nasty in there. Let's just throw our murder birds from back here. It's kind of crazy how hard this stuff hits, since some of my stuff is like my resistances are almost capped out right now. Until I finish the Act 10 and it chunks my resistances again. My resistances are quite high at the moment, I think. Yeah, max 75, and 67. Just chaos is kind of low. Totally work one of those plays just beat the shit out of someone with medieval LARPing, all cable guy style. I actually got a job offer from Medieval Times one time. That's an interesting story. Alright, let's summon my 30 skeletons. Oh my god. Hold on, I'll tell the tale in a minute. Go murder birds. Whoa, lots of gems just leveled up. Oh my gosh. These guys. Ah, this guy, wow. Glad I had the flame dash there. Glad I had the flame dash there. Alright. Let's get the unveil on. Alright, Elrion. Oh, have to do interrogate. No other option.
Questioning their own forcefully. You can't frighten.
So I worked night shift at a hotel for like 7 years, like working the front desk, check people in. I was also the closest thing to a security guard. You know, basically, like if you were there and you needed something at night, like towels, or it was an emergency, you called 911 and went through the desk, and that was me. I was there. I was babysitting the grown-ups. Ooh, 2 talismans. That's from the Talisman League. And while I was there, one day these guys come in and they're like, hey, we put our stuff in our room and we slammed the door and the swing latch locked. It was key card doors, like the new hotels have key cards, but the physical latch swung shut and locked them out. And I was like, oh man. I was like, well, I can give you another room. And they're like, our bags were in that room though. And I was like, oh crap. So I called my boss. It was like, 1 in the morning. He's like, the swing latches are like $2 to replace. Just break the latch. And I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. So hold on. Start timer. Gut Ripper. That's a good item. I like that. Okay. Sweet. That's actually awesome. Gut Ripper is very, very cool. It's one of the only items that gives block from your main hand. So I'm sitting there, and I open, the door opens like a couple of inches, right? Because it's one of those, it's a swing latch. And I've got a pair, like a wrench, and I've got the wrench gripping it, and I'm trying to just like shear the metal off as best I can. Anyway, these two guys, they go into their adjoining... to 4 unique items. They go into their adjoining room, and they proceed to bring a cooler of beer out into the hallway. And no, I didn't have access to the maintenance room. So I didn't have access to anything cool like that. On the night shift, I mean. So I proceed to go, I'm working on breaking this door to the best of my ability with what I have. And these guys get a bunch of beers and sit around me, and they're just chatting it up and watching me. And I'm just going to town on this door, and after I finally break them into the room, the guy's like, I like someone who's able to, really dedicate themselves to their job and go above and beyond. And I'm like, okay. And he, oh wow, 20% quality on that mirror arrow. And he goes, here's a tip. And my job was not a tip job, and he gives me a $20 tip, and I'm just like, okay, thank you. And he goes, yeah, and here's my card if you're looking for a job. And he gives me a card, and it's for medieval times. I'm like, medieval times? The place with like the horses and stuff? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, you ever been there? I was like, no, I've been to the Tournament of Kings in Vegas before. And he's like, their show is shit. And I'm like, oh my god. And he's like, we trained them. And I was like, okay. It's just like 0 to 100 real fast. Yeah, so that happened. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll check it out. And I wasn't really looking for a new job, but I was like, I might as well take a look. So I go over there and I apply just to see what the pay would be. And I basically told him what I was making now. And I said, like, here's what I'm making now. Can you guys beat this? And they're like, huh. And the guy that was looking at my resume, he goes, do you have any experience bartending? And I was like, no, but I'm willing to learn. And he goes, have you ever handled birds of prey? And I'm like, what? And he goes, like, owls, eagles. Have you ever handled those? I was like, definite no, but I'm willing to learn. I was like, no, I've never just handled a falcon on the side. So he's like, all right, well, the only job I could give you that pays more than what you're already doing or can match that is security or, waiter. And I was like, dude, I'm 150 pounds. I shouldn't be in security. I can't take anybody. So I ended up just politely declining and just went back to my hotel job. But it was an interesting experience. Have you ever been a falconer? Have you ever tended a bar? No and no. Alright, Gut Ripper's awesome. Gut Ripper, there was a way with a pet build to get 100% block chance. And this weapon is part of that. You see how it says 15% chance to block attack damage? Like, it's required for doing that. So, can I get 3... Okay. Nice. Now, getting... red, blue, blue is actually kind of difficult because this is a dex weapon, but we'll try. Cool. Alright. So now minions have... Okay, I've got to see if I can enchant it. And the block will be amazing. I don't think I can. I don't think I can, because it's got too much stuff on it already. Oh well. I think I could sacrifice a little bit of minion damage. I probably have a lot already. Minion damage modifiers at 234. So it's not that we're going down from 16 out of 100. We're going down 16 out of 234. Alright, so all my pets are going to explode while I do this change. Alright, and where's a merchant? So sell that. Okay. And let's resummon. Oh, did my Spectre die? I did not notice that happen. There we go. And we need the Stone Golem for the health regen. Cool, there we go. Back to full power, as well as 15% higher block chance because of my offhand weapon. What's our total block right now? Block recovery. Chance to block attack damage is 40%. We have a 40% chance to completely just pink a physical attack. That's awesome. Hey, Zurin. Hey, Hobbit. Hey, yeah, Zurin, when I went to go live, I was cutting it close. Like, 8:55, I went to go live, and my audio wasn't working. Like, Streamlabs was not picking up computer audio. It was getting the microphone, but that's it. And I was like, oh my god. So I was trying to figure that out, and either there was an additional problem and I didn't notice till after I fixed the audio, or fixing it broke the video. Like, I was able to do desktop capture where you see my everything on my monitor no matter what it is, but it's a laggy thing. You don't want to use that for gaming. Or you can use application capture, which is what you see when I'm in a game, which has got the best speed possible. And I couldn't get application capture to work, and it was just like, what the hell is going on? So I think I've got everything fixed now, but it had me like 15 minutes late, which sadly is the latest I've been in like 6 months, but I did make it. I did make it. But thank you for waiting on me. It is much appreciated. De-escalation is a thing, you know? Yeah. And hey, Hobbit and Isengard, good to see you. Hobbit, I've talked with you a lot recently about like the ins and outs of streaming. What have you been trying to stream, or has it been recent, or was it like a long time ago when you were telling me about your experiences? New class in Pathfinder can be a healer, a tank, or a caster. Sounds like a druid the way you describe that. Plated Maul. I wonder if I should make a Spectre out of one of these cage guys, because they make tornadoes. Like, are they better in every way, or would I lose a move on my cage guy? Show me your moves. I see mine just like whirlwinds across the whole screen. That's pretty tight. The healer is very dark. You basically transfer the pain of the living into the souls of the dead. Oh my god, that would make me feel bad. Desecrate leveled up. Yeah, I think near the end of our last path session, we got an item that upped our dexterity, which allowed us to level up our dex gems, which had been kind of on hold for a while. Alright, let's head back over here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And see what the Foothills has for us. I used to stream, but I haven't also, because it's very nostalgic of bad memories. I used to stream with my ex-girlfriend, so I kind of avoided it for a while. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Caster's amazing. If you go fire, electric, earth, you make walls out of plasma that grapple people. What the hell? That's a weird mental image, my friend. Yeah, the old build I did in a previous season where I had like 100% block chance and insane survivability as a summoner was like a shield, which has chance to block. More percent chance to block is even better. Gut Ripper in the main hand, the Advancing Fortress, which gives 15% chance to block from your main hand. Then instead of using Flesh Offering, you use Bone Offering, which is chance to block, and also every time you block, you heal. So with Bone Offering and the Weapon and Shield combo, you would have like 100% chance to block, and you would gain health from everything except like the mightiest of blows. It was really cool. Definitely up my alley. Tanky, while pets are doing the work. I think I'm losing a couple frames here. Hang on just a second. Let me close. I always have Chrome open with the gifting subs thing open, just in case we get a chance. But I'm going to close it just to free up some system resources, because as we all know, Chrome likes to go nom nom to your RAM. Use our granite flask here. Stop the caravan before it reaches the end. Alright, I'm using my Summon 30 Skeletons ability here. Alright, got him. Alright, so got Haku here. Let's just execute him to rank him up. That means more loot in the future. And we got... Oh, wow, there was 3 of them. Jorgen, +1 rank. Yep. Riker, Entrusted, 4 research.
Tell me what it is you desire.
Now let's interrogate him.
Bargaining.
Hey, Chip. What's up? I think Chip might join us here. Maybe? Maybe? Chip came online. Alright. Oh my gosh, what is that? Blink out. Calendar of Fortune. Did I have a quest for this? Oh, earlier I got an item I had never seen before in this game. Rusted Sulfite Scarab. You attach it with a map, apparently. The map owner gains 50% more sulfite, and the area contains Nico. Break your Nico kneecaps. One of those spots where it's great to be using murder birds, because they just fly over the cliff. Scarabs are new this league. That's why I've never seen them before. Well, I guess I found my first one. Yeah, I did not play in the last 2 leagues, Legolas, so I was not sure if it was just something I had missed in those leagues. I'd been busy with work or other games. So there's quite a few new things here that I'm enjoying. Your biggest fan appreciates your presence, Chip. Tiger, we were actually talking, me and my wife were talking today. The place that we fostered Chip from for doing the foster to adoption thing should have called us by now for the adoption money or to ask if we were going to keep him, and they haven't called us. And we were joking around, like, I wonder if they lost the paperwork. And they were like, what house did we give that cat to? Because we haven't paid them yet. Is there a waypoint in this zone? Let's go into the tunnel and then we can see. I didn't play Delve, so I've been learning about how that stuff goes, as well as learning the whole Syndicate stuff. I used to love Haku, who is also friendly. Now he just kills me all the time. Yeah, there's this one dude named Janus. Janus, he does this move. It like summons swords under your feet, but they're just like shink, 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 shink. And you try to move, and you keep getting staggered by the attack. And my only deaths this entire league is I have like 3 deaths to Janus. That's it.
found a way to blaze.
Oh, that's right. The temple. This incursion, I wasn't like, well, about it, but it was alright. Okay, workshop. Need to try to open the left door. Kill to change the guardhouse, kill to change it. Okay, I'd like to kill the top right guy and open the far left door. I did play some incursion, yes.
Once we find it, we'll have
So I am familiar with this. Alright.
It's time.
Alright, before I enter, let's spend this point. Oh my god, this freaking invulnerable guy is ruining the timer. I need a key. Where's a key?
When I'm ready and not.
Where's the key? Oh my god, and there's no way. 2 keys drop off the last 2 mobs.
Good to see you survived your first incursion.
Wait, what? No, okay, yeah, there was. I was like, I didn't make those connections.
He's been very keeping himself.
I want an old one-eyed cat. That's oddly specific.
Listen, these blood spells are fickle things.
I used to have a picture of an
They
old
must be
one shelter.
Days of
If I didn't rent, I would totally go adopt one. Yeah, it's way more expensive having pets if you're in an apartment. I know that from experience. Before Chip, I just jumped down. We had 2 cats. It was like more than 6 years ago because we had to find them a new home when my son, who is now 6 years old, was born. And we got them when we were in an apartment, and it was very expensive. Alright, so since there's at least one incursion person in here, there could, since there's at least one incursion event in here, there could be more. The last level I was on that had incursion stuff had like 3 of them. One thing I love about SRS build is they're so darn thorough. They're just like, leave no mob behind. Chip, I can't see, man. Chip, no, don't swat the screen. Don't swat the screen. Chip? You make a better door than a window. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Chip has joined the enemy team. Crafting recipe. Okay, dude. Don't you complain at me. You can sit in my lap, or you can get on your tower, or you can go elsewhere, but you can't sit right there in front of the monitor. Chip used butt attack. It's super effective. Alright, one more trial before the next labyrinth. Get those Roombas. Oh man, let me tell you how bad I felt today. So my son's birthday party it's a small get together, but his birthday party is next Saturday. My dad asked on Monday. He sent me and my wife a text saying, "Hey, when is the get together?" And my wife said next Saturday. She said on Monday. She said next Saturday. And I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, I'm just giving you the word for word. And so we get a text today. My dad is like, hey, I'm here. No one else is here. Am I early or am I at the wrong place? And we were like, oh, man. My wife's like, it's in a week. It's next weekend. And I just felt so bad for my dad. And then my wife's like, I said next Saturday. That means Saturday of next week. And my dad's like, well, this was the next Saturday. And she goes, I didn't say the next Saturday. Oh, a card. Nice. Those are always exciting to get. Oh, RGB armor. Can sell that for a chromatic orb. Ah, here's another incursion. The Splinter Research Lab. If I could... Okay. Change to Strongbox Chamber. We definitely want Breach Containment Chamber. But we need access to this freaking room. Ideally, if we can get this door and one of these doors, that's ideal. So if I can go like boss and then swing around,
Time to go.
see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna use my Summon Ball Skeleton Army. Okay, we got the Breach Containment Chamber. We need a freaking key. There's one. Oh my god. I think I'm only gonna be able to open one door. Well, I connected, at least I connected that room. So I should have just connected that to the entrance, but I've not yet been able to connect this top chunk to the bottom chunk. Do you ever go stay up at night thinking about if you're going to go bald? No, not till now. Here's the thing, like, if I went bald, I would be bummed out and also really surprised, because none of the men in my family tree are bald.
This syndicate is full of strong and reasonable. I like you, Exile.
Alright.
History repeats itself.
Incursion again. Alright, so I don't really need to open any door.
The more you kill,
Hall of Champions or Poison Guarded. I don't know what either of those are. Hall of Champions sounds cooler. We'll do that.
to go.
I do. Sorry to hear that, man. Dude, honestly, anyone who stays up at night because of stress, I feel for them. It is really rare I lose sleep thinking about things, but it happened to me on Monday night after my car accident, because I was really worried about whether or not the car was gonna get paid for. And I remember I was laying there in bed and I was like playing through conversations that I had to do the next morning over and over and over until it was like, I went to bed at like midnight and at like 3 in the morning I was still looking at the clock like, oh my god, I'm gonna be just dying tomorrow. Stone of Passage. Okay. Don't know. Oh, explosives room. With that, we might be able to break into the area we don't have access to. That could be good.
Good job. Hello, Enzo. You left the car with the remedy.
Oh no, the explosives room is on the other side. It doesn't help at all. God damn it. RGB. Oh, is our bag full? Crap. Alright. Let's go sell. Yeah, yep. Derpity derp do.
Let me tell you.
Okay. RGB, 6 socket, RGB, RGB, RGB. Give me those orbs. Hey, Chip. Welcome back. Please move your butt. Please move your butt. Thank you. Chip's butt has returned to the stream. Let's put the cards in. Bismuth in case I need it. I don't think I need that. You just increase amount of recovery through reduced recovery rate. Alright, yeah, we can use that. That's fine.
Let me tell you.
And 13 to all attributes, but no resistances. Don't need that.
See you soon.
What's this thing for?
Until next time.
Ah, that's what it was for. Cool.
Until next time.
Alright. Let's head back. Do cats go bald? I know there's some species of cats that, like, don't have hair. Like, like the naked mole rat, but that's not a cat, but you get my metaphor. I don't know if they just do from stress. If Chip went bald, he'd look like Trump. Painkiller the Foul. This is where murder birds are fun. I can just cast them down here and let them clear everything up there before I blink up. Go, murder birds! I think, if memory serves, this level has a waypoint near the middle. So I need to go get that. Ah, there it is. Yay, memory, memory. There's a crafting thing, too. Physical damage, rank 3. Cool. Chip's butt will build a wall and Muck will pay for it. No. He will build it out of poop.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh, well. I think I can turn this back on. His butt might be in the camera. Alright, Shrine of the Winds. Think this is a boss fight? If memory serves? Yeah, there was like tornadoes and stuff. Aw, she faded out. Oh my god. Summon corpses, sacrifice the corpse. Oh! We got an orange. Oh wow, that wasn't even the boss. I thought the boss was dead. Wow, the not boss dropped the good stuff. Huh.
You were too beautiful for this ugly world.
It shames me to know.
Alright. 5% chance to evade attacks if you've taken a savage hit recently. I don't want to build based on getting savagely hit. Orb of Chance. Hexproof Pot Giant. I think Hexproof was just immunity to curses, so I'm not really using any yet. Most builds incorporate 1 or 2 by the end of the game, but so far I don't have any.
Oops, clumsy me.
The Refinery. Throws birds into tornadoes, PETA. Yo, PETA would help me throw the birds into the tornadoes and then just make an Angry Magazine ad about it. Do you know how many animals PETA kills each year? They are insane. You probably hang out with like flat earthers in the Westboro Baptist Church. 12 billion? I don't doubt it. I feel like for that number to be accurate, we're also counting like the germs they kill when they blow their noses, but it probably is still accurate. That is a lot of lightning. Massive shrine. Snoo, snoo. Yo, having this 40% chance to block with the fortress weapon is awesome. Oh, I just saw a Vol level. I haven't seen one of those today yet. Alright. Would you ever date a girl that could snoo you? Yeah? Like, the ability to snoo me is not on my list of not allowed. Now, there's a lot of other personality traits said female would be required to have for me to date them, but that's not a showstopper. Yeah, she's got a cute face, sure. You ask me a question, I give you a truthful answer. Alright, we got Vol Arc, Vol Cyclone, Vol Detonate Dead. Fuck, is a stripper confirmed? I don't know about that. I would be like a reverse stripper. I would start out naked, people would throw their money at me, begging me to put my clothes back on. The show ends when I'm fully dressed and security takes me away.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I love that they took Convocation. Like, there's no casting animation or anything for it. Like, I can be in the middle of this. Like, I can be summoning birds in Convocation in the middle of it. It's just like if it was WoW, I would say it's off the global cooldown. Oh, there is a quest marker up there. You look like the type of guy to run around naked under a trench coat. I mean, I'm naked under my clothes right now, if that helps things. Charthan powder. Is that the only thing I needed from this area? Yeah, I think so. What's in here? Isn't Chris Hansen the one that went after pedophiles? There is no rule that you can't stream on Twitch while being naked under your clothes. That is written nowhere. Syndicate Laboratory. DD, get out of my laboratory. Oh my gosh. I went in there and just gotta face check this stuff. I was like, that'll be fine. I got a granite flask. It hurt a bit more than I thought it would. Summoning the Vol army. By the way, the Vol army is really fun when you're doing like an abyss. Because, oh god, I can't move! Because it like recharges 3 or 4 times during the abyss. Maria.
Board easy, exile.
Interrogate.
Crude choice.
Hey, Bakamono, my man! It is a rare treat to get to talk to you lately. How have you been? How are you been? My English is not 100% today, but it is communicatable. By the way, so my YouTube channel, it's mostly just like an archive of my stream recordings. I like to collect them. And for the ones for the last 2 days with the new Pillars DLC are getting so many hits because there's so little information on that DLC. It's not like PewDiePie numbers, but it's really good for Mukluk numbers. The struggle is real. Wow. Tiger. That hits right here, man. Right here. No, truthfully, like, pure truthfully, you know, going from the double digits to the triple digits is pretty good for the current me. I have one video that got 1,500 hits or something like that. It was back when I did my, like, when I first started out, every Saturday I would spend like half the Saturday doing video editing and making like a as nice as I could, like 3-minute funny highlight reel to try to hook people into watching me, be a little commercial. And I made 19 of them before I just hit total burnout because it was like every moment I wasn't sleeping or working, I was either streaming or working on video editing. So that's when I stopped making those. But one of them, like, was really, really popular on the Divinity Original Sin subreddit, and it got 1,500 hits. That's the highest video I've gotten so far. You really love games that PoE as an acronym? Clearly that's all we play here at Mukluk Streams. Alright. This is a big level up. Minions have 10% more movement speed, 5% more attack and cast speed, and more accuracy. I don't know how much that does anything, but the speed for Raging Spirits, kind of a big deal. Ooh, Cartographer's Chisel. I think that's only the first or second one of those I've come across so far. Barely spent any time on a vid, it almost got 19k views. Well, aren't you just God's gift to YouTube, pubes? Jesus. Why you gotta pick on Mukluk? It could also be that I'm just terrible. Well, I'll tell you, when I was doing the video editing, I was like, every time Saturday when I'd make one, I would then post it on like 7 different applicable subreddits trying to spread the word. And I was doing what I could. I couldn't do it all. Okay. So I need to go back to town and turn this on. Speaking of Mukluk, I just sent you the quest list of points, so I'm not that active. Oh, thanks. You know, I actually saw I got like 2,000 the other day, and I was like, oh dang, and we did another giveaway the other night, and I was not sure who they came from, so I guess that was you, so thank you. It did buy a subscription. Let's see, 20% increase menu accuracy. Again, I don't know how much I need that. Increases and reductions to minion damage also affect you, which means I would immediately get like 250% more damage. Life and mana? I feel like I need defensive stuff now. Could get more energy shield. I dig the translucent robot thing. The translucent robot thing? My content though, I just changed the song from the Steve. It would show me anything above it. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't read what was above it. Trying to figure out where to go with this. 5% increase max energy shield, 8% increase armor. I have like no armor other than when I use Granite Flask. I could go just 1, 2, 3, and those 3 points would give me quite a bit of life. Okay, let's do for now, because mana also equates to some additional health because of mind over matter. So this right here is actually like 5 health and then a little bit more health through the mana. Let's just do that for now. Can always respec later if need be.
Hello.
Alright. Oh, that's right, we got some unique boots earlier, didn't we? Lionized Paws. So this is 40 with 15 increased movement speed. This is 20, but 40% reduced movement speed when low on life. Like you get crippled when you get low health. I don't like it! Ramparts map. I don't even remember picking that up. That's awesome. Starting to see more maps drop. And we do have a unique map that we got earlier from the, oh gosh, what is it called? This thing. We got it from one of the safe houses. Pillars of Arun. So that's waiting on us. Let's see. Vol gems. At the Tarth and Powder. I don't need that. Do you ever get lost looking at the skills page? Not really, because there's the search box up here. Like, if I'm looking for minion nodes, I can just type in minion, and all the minion-related stuff is, like, lit up. So I look for the main things I want, then I look for the path to get there that costs the least points, or the path to get there that goes through other things I want. So it's not that bad. It is daunting at first glance, but the search box helps a lot. Yeah, the strength and the dex are good, I just don't need them right now. Who is the lucky pleb who got the sub? I think it was, Jin... Bunch of numbers after his name. Was it? Yeah, oh, wait, it's in my log. Jin 42005. He had been here chatting me up for a couple nights in a row. Last night, I had 3 gunshots. I went outside and saw this guy limping on the street. He ended up collapsing and died on the spot, ended up calling the police, and I guess it was a gang-related drive-by shooting. Holy shit. Hobbit, where do you live? Like, there's nothing like that where I live. So you say that, and my mind immediately goes, like, Chicago. So, like, where are you from? Find the Stormblade, find the Basilisk Acid. Stormblade's here. America. Sad but true. He better resub or we will have a little chat. Southern California? I thought the biggest risk out there was you guys earthquaking into the sea or something. Or dying because you're poor and can't afford the cost of living. I didn't know there was a lot of gang activity. Or was that the rarity? Paris has a higher... Now, hold on, is that... I'm trying very hard to not get political right now. When you say Paris has a higher murder rate, do you mean, like, Paris, like, this year after all of the stuff that's been going on there? Or do you just mean, like, over a long period of time? Is there 3 of them? There is 3 of them. Nice. Alright, +1 rank, that's fine.
Death's the
See,
only
+1
option
rank.
here, I'm afraid.
Your methods are brutal. You remind me
And
of
open
Ireland.
additional item unveil.
Consider me.
Intelligence.
The Inquisition.
Ooh, unveiled item. Superior skill gem. Always pick those up. Wow. Yeah, I am ready for real, Hobbit. My body is ready. Give it to me real. And then I was scarred. What was that? Oh, Jade Flask. I was like, I heard a weird item drop. You are going to fall. You keep slipping. Don't complain at me. I'm trying to keep you from falling on your head again. I lived in an area, most of them are in gangs. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I am sad to hear that. Yeah, no, it's no innocence related to that. I mean, I think some people are afraid to say things that, like, it's like if you're white and you say something, like a sentence that pertains to like a news story that involves a minority in the story, it's like you're walking on eggshells just repeating the story. But if you're repeating something that people are saying factually happened, like, I don't care. I don't have a problem with it. So I kind of get it. Is your chest more of Steve Carell or Jerry Seinfeld? What the fuck? Whenever you feel angry, shouting, good to not dictate our lives. I completely agree. Dude, I gotta say, growing up, you know, when you're in school and you learn about what democracy means and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, everyone should get a voice. And then, like, the older I get, the more I'm like, most people are idiots. Maybe we should go back to a monarchy. Like, at least then you're just worried about if one person is an idiot or not. Now I'm worried about if everyone's an idiot or not. And most people are either they're one of two things. They're either an idiot and they really shouldn't have a say, or they are easily fooled by, like, the news. And when the people in power control the news, then it's just like it's over. Did you hear about the principal who got suspended because she banned candy canes since she thought that meant J for Jesus? No, I've never heard that. Everyone knows that we celebrate Jesus by lying to our children that a giant furry comes on the day of his birth. No, sorry, the day of his zombification to poop chocolate eggs in the yard. Yes, anyways. Back to Muck throwing murder birds. He's a lich, not a zombie. No, I get it, Hobbit. As soon as you said what you found, I was like, oh shit. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure even just having to see that was made you like, oh my god, I'm sure that probably changed your view on how safe you felt in your home and all that jazz. 2, the Easter Bunny is not a furry. Back when I worked at the hotel, and like I had a very minor role in this. There was one day when I was working the night shift and someone called 911 from their room, which when you're working the desk, it sets off an alarm at the desk like, hey, the guy in room 305 just called 911, maybe he needs help. And I call them, they called 911 because they were like, I can't breathe. I was like, oh my god, and I called 911, and I got them in there, got them to the room, and stuff like that. And then I was just standing out of the way while they got this person out of the hotel who was, like, dying. I had very little to do with it, but I was, like, 18. It fucked me up for a while. So, not saying it's the same thing, but I kind of get it. Alright, there's the Stormblade quest item. Alright, let's do the breach. I really like the breaches. No, I'm sorry, Abyss. I like the Abyss, Abyss. Damn it! I breach! Alright, so I'm gonna do the Summon Vol army right on top of this massive pile of stuff. And as soon as I kill enough of it... Okay, so the Abyss just moved. Ooh, 6 socket! 6 socket! Alright, Abyss just went to the northwest again. Alright, I can do Summon Vol skeletons again. Is it over? It's over. Yeah, and like very often during the Abyss, I can do the Summon Army, and it's great. Muck host furry conventions for... Oh no, Path, what are you doing? No! Hold on, let's get back in there. We might be able to get back in the map. Oh my god. What is going on? At least this game launches faster than Pathfinder, boys. 4-strength, 4th stem leather belt. Yes, I understand that reference.
Wins. Take care.
Stormblade reward. I'll come back for that. Alright, can I get back to that level? Yes. People used to give me beer when they came in late when I was working night audit. When I worked at the casino hotel, they would tip me hundreds because they were drunk and thought it was a 1. No, I never had anything like that happen. I did have one lady who said I was like really nice to her kids and patient with them, and she brought me like a chocolate cake she brought at Publix, and I was like, oh sweet. So I had a chocolate cake. That was random, but it was cool. Like getting my job, like working the front desk of a hotel, you really rarely get tips. So if somebody gave you something extra, it like really, you really remembered it because no one owed you that. It was just like, oh, thank you. It's like when you're on Twitch and someone just comes in your channel and like subs or gifts a sub, you know, just does something where they liked you enough that they did something out of their pocket just because they like you enough. It just like, it's really memorable. Other launches quickly now, still extra loading screens, but it's fast. Okay, how fast is fast? Because if you say faster, that just means less than 4 minutes. 4 minutes was the worst loading screen we had in that game. I timed it, I remember. I was there! Hashtag never forget, I have a t-shirt. There's the other entrance. Okay. So... Stormblade's complete. Recurring Nightmare, that's by the foothills, which is right here. Faster than how fast you loaded into this game. What? How could they have possibly made a change like that? I thought the engine it was built on was the cause for that. Had a cooker offering a freebie and asked her, are you starting your night or ending it? Well, how was your freebie, White Tiger? We all know what you said. Let me cosplay as Sonic. Have you seen those, like, the meme with, like, the little kid's Sonic costume? It's so terrible. Gotta go fast. Is that where I need to go? Boiling Lake? Yeah, that is where I need to go. She said ending, and I said, go hose it down. Alright, we're at the Boiling Lake now. Oh, that's our third cartographer's chisel. Ooh! Sulfite. 42. Oh, that's Nico is the sulfite guy. Okay. Earlier when I got this, and it's like Nico, the area contains Nico. And I was like, who is Nico? I couldn't remember. Oh, look. Find 3 voltaic deposits.
Clatter.
Okay, that's awesome. Say all the ooze.
Let me tell your future. The sea witch whispers.
Alright, that's all the prophecies I can get right now. Veiled item. Don't need that, don't need that.
See ya.
Unveil this.
Blessings.
Okay. Sin, what do you want?
Good luck.
Bottled Storm, Stormblade reward. You're gonna fall. There you go. Okay. 111? That is awesome. Because the energy shield in my offhand gets increased by 60%. So, it's kind of a big deal. Alright, so we're at 1670 without aura. Now we're at 1847. That became 200 more. Like I said. That's awesome.
See you
Alright. Getting a lot of cards suddenly. It must have been a level thing. Vol stuff. Spectral throw. We got some quality on this. Quality on that. Jade flask. Put that there. Ball there. Was this quality? Oh yeah, that's quality. Such quality. Okay. Willingly. Hey Jay. Now I started. There should be a timer on my info page. Tonight was actually the first night I was late in like 6 months because I was having major technical difficulties getting the stream started. So I was here about 15 minutes late. Yeah, I started about. Normally I started about an hour and a half ago. RGB mitts. If you're on a real browser, you see the schedule. Yep. We've got a plugin for that. Jen, the reason that he was giving you trouble. Do you remember when I gave you the sub with the bonus point program? It turns out that Bakemono was the one that supplied the points that I used to give you that sub. So that's why he feels like he could give you a hard time. It's like, give my sub to this slacker, not even here? What? Oh, alright, so we got Sulfite to the south, Syndicate here to the north. Alright, I'm gonna use the summon skeleton. Oh my god, ow. Vagan! No! My spleen!
You forced us down this path, Tora.
I've half a mind to turn against Vegan.
12, yeah, that's fine. Whoa!
But you won't catch me whining. You know, I know a thing or two that might...
I expect you will come at us with a new strategy.
Oh, let's go get the Sulfite.
Forward to it when I'm ready and not.
Alright, first sub was on me, but you better continue to sub or we're gonna have a talk. Please will be staring at Joe Pesky's hit rap song. Wow. Dude, so my I mentioned earlier on the stream that I had like a company Christmas party I went to today. My boss, like the owner of the company, and I've been at this company for 7 years, and when I started there, I was one of like half a dozen employees. Now there's like 20 or 30. The company has grown quite nicely, and the owner, my boss's boss now, he is in a different building. So I very rarely see him these days. So I saw him at the thing. We ended up sitting at the same table to eat dinner, and I was in my Twitch hoodie. I'm gesturing as if I'm wearing it, and I'm not. But I was in my Twitch hoodie, and he's like, "Oh, so how's your Twitch thing going along?" And I was like, "I didn't even know you knew about that." He's like, "Yeah, I knew about it." So I kind of gave him the rundown. He's like, "So when are you quitting to do that full time?" I was like, dude, if you average all the money I've made on Twitch, like the whole time I've been doing it for the last 6 months, and like look at that to the 3 hours a night I stream, I said I'm making about $1 an hour. I was like, I'm not gonna be quitting anytime soon. Please don't give my job to anybody else. It's not like that. Okay, got the Basilisk guy. Oh, that's right, when you kill this thing, all the petrified guys come back to life. Crafting recipe. Spell damage, rank 3. Alright, there should be one more sulfide in here somewhere. Muck to be jobless and homeless next week confirmed. No! Even if I lost my job, God help me if that happens, I would not be homeless. You know what would be the ultimate unfortunate sequence of events? Would be if I... You know, if, yeah, I lost the job, and then also at the same time the insurance company is like, yeah, it's too much to fix your car, so we totaled it. Those two things happening at the same time would be pretty terrible. Alright, RGB, 6 socket, RGB... What is this? Garbage! Get out of here. Alright, unveil this thing. Bleeding, bleeding. None of this matters. Let's just unlock one of them for crafting. Okay, visored. Sell it! The Peregrine!
Sell her in.
Alright, I may need to make another orange tab. I'm gonna have to reorganize this a little better later. Was this a quality? That's a quality one. So for anyone who doesn't know the recipe, if you sell 40% worth of quality stuff to a merchant, let's say 16, 14, 10. If you sell 40% worth of quality, they give you a glass blower's bauble for potions. And if you sell 40% quality worth of gems, you get a gem cutter's prism. That's why I picked that stuff up in Solo Self-Found. Gotta get that stuff myself because I can't trade for it. Deliver the basilisk acid to Sin. There you go, buddy. Need Sin at the quarry. Take the bottled storm to clear the sandstorm in the desert. How many hours have you streamed in the past 6 months? 7 to 8 hours total. What? I stream since May 26th. Now, I've been streaming since early May. However, I've not missed a day since May 26th. Every day, I do at least 3 hours. And there's been many nights I've done 4 or 5 just because I was having fun and I went later. And there's been like 2 times where I did like a 12-hour stream. Yeah, I just really love doing this. This is like my favorite hobby. I have free time. I'm like, man, I'd love to stream right now. On that topic, the first time I got like $1 for being on Twitch, I felt like I suddenly understood, like, when you go to like I'm gonna say Mexican restaurant because I've only ever seen this at a Mexican restaurant, but like when I go to a restaurant and they've got like their first dollar mounted on the wall, I've never understood that before. I'm like, why don't you just put that in the register? Like now, it's like, oh my god, it just feels like there's so much more value to it when you get it doing something you love. And I feel like I've never in my life before this done a job for money that I enjoyed doing. So it was just kind of a weird, mind-blowing thing. That shows you how often I go drinking, Tiger. Seen that in a few self-started retail places, yeah. Yeah, my job was basically a self-start. However, it's all like doing tech support and online work and stuff like that. So all the money is done through like credit cards and stuff like that. Alright, so I think the end of this place has that gigantic scorpion boss. The sand pit, alright. What are we gonna do at this point? We got just more mana, more life last level. Really? My damage is fine. My damage is great, I just need more survivability. Which means mana, energy shield, or life. I get... Yes, right there. Let's just get this for now. So we're at 2384, 2432. So about 50 ES for 6% right now. Summon some corpses, sacrifice them. Oh, did we push him into the next phase already? I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I'm gonna beat him to the next area. Well, Quinn and I just watched Venom. I was telling you about your Venom impression. Could you give us a little taste? I don't know how it stands up to the real thing. I don't know. What's a good scene in the movie? When the guys are like, mask, and they go, copy, and he's like, mask, and Venom's like, copy. Oh my gosh, I'm sinking in the quicksand. Tater tots and chocolate. Yeah, I can do that voice for like 30 to 60 seconds, and then I start coughing uncontrollably. She agrees. I'm glad to help. Dude, did you like the movie? I really enjoyed that movie. It felt like it was over so quick, but I really enjoyed the movie. Like, I was surprised by how much humor they put into it. Oh, shoot. I'm sinking in the quicksand. No one can do it better. You say the sweetest lies. Hey! Challenge? Oh, was that a seasonal thing? Cool. Yeah, it's like my character's glowing eyes, the glowing footprints, the wings, those were all seasonal challenges from previous leagues. So that was, I guess, beating all of the little demigods was one of the ones for this season. Kind of a freebie, but it's cool.
Remember, humanity needs
This thing. 5% reduced cast damage taken. Okay, yeah, we're not going to use that. Cool, though. Okay. Go to the quarry. Talk to town. It was great. Can't wait for Woody Harrelson. Also, obviously, Spider-Man and Venom. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I just ate that guy's head. Oh no, I know how that goes. It's weird. You'll get past it. You'll get over it. We need more energy shield, boys. See, energy shield is a little better than health because while you have active energy shield, you have a much lower chance of being stunned. So it's like there's this one extra layer of defense on ES that hit points just does not have. Hang on, let's use the search box. Alright, so the obvious thing would be to just get this node right here. I could get these points here. Some more damage, more accuracy. If I wanted to be directly doing damage, I would get this. This makes minion damage affect me. Certainly not something I need right now. Alright, let's just do this for now.
Hello.
Alright, sell that, sell that. Oh, still Horizon. I just noticed your golden skull. Look at you. Congratulations. So you're very excited about that. Wind beneath your wings. Meet Sin at the quarry. We're near the end of Act 9, boys. What's a golden skull? Oh, right here, man, right here. No, to the left of your name. It's for being subbed for 6 months. It's your 6 month badge. What, Chip? Oh, chip cam is off. Here you go. He's been jumping up and down so much. I'm trying to make a conscious effort of turning the chip cam off when it's just my crotch when he leaves. But I apparently forgot to turn it back on the last time. Carnage Pillar? That's a mob type I've never seen before. Looks like a bunch of screaming heads on a stick. Oh, we got a syndicate guy over here.
I lend you my strength, ally.
Did we get 3? Wow, we killed 3 of them at the same time.
I choose an art.
I am well acquainted. I'm afraid the only option
Riker.
here for me.
Really necessary? Exile, you're taking... I'm a man of my word.
Alright. Oh, I've said it briefly the last few days. If you're interested in getting a free copy of Subnautica, the Epic Games engine is giving that away. There's also, I think, Humble Bundle is giving away free copies of Lego The Hobbit. And there was also GOG Games is giving away the game Full Throttle for free. All of those, once you claim a copy of them, they're yours to keep. You can just add them to your Steam account. Of those 3, I can highly recommend Subnautica. That was an incredible game.
Venom symbiote. Outstanding. Now, let's bite all their heads off and pile them up in the corner. Eddie, meekly, why would we do that? Venom, pile of bodies. Pile of heads.
Outstanding. Now let's bite all their heads off and pile them up in the corner.
When I'm ready,
Why would we do
I'm
that?
not before.
Pile of bodies. Pile of heads.
Ah, that was just short of my limit. Just short of it. If I were the voice of that movie, that would be filmed in hundreds of installments. Now I'm going to use those 100 bits to buy cough drops. No one ever pays bits for Arnie. Yeah, I always have some Ludens at home. Because I'm a child and they taste delicious. I'm not even sure if they actually work, but they're delicious. Arnie is a girly man now. Going to pump you up! It's not a tumor. Dead end. I don't know, Bill Burr does a really good skit all about Arnie. He's like, you're gonna diss this great man? He's like, how many years would you need to go to another country, learn the local language, get famous for lifting weights, marry into royalty, become the government leader of a state that you can't even pronounce? He's like, I'm still on my 3rd attempt at Rosetta Stone Spanish. Oh, what? That was a prophecy. Okay.
And calms the hearts of unlikely allies.
The rotting core. Ship stretch. Oh wow, I forgot about that. So Advancing Fortress also has a small other thing. The socketed gems in it are supported by level 12 Fortify. I just noticed my Spectre and my Stone Golem were fortifying themselves. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Where did I have the zombies at? Oh, they're down here. So say it might be good to have that on the zombies. The Black Core. This is yeah, okay. I was like, I don't want to finish Act 10. Alright.
Something doesn't seem right.
Oh, that's right. I remember this now. So we gotta go through each of these gauntlet things before we can face the big bad. Oh, there is a ghost here somewhere. All these mobs with the green flame on their head, the ghost passed through them and buffed their loot. It's kind of like Diablo Treasure Goblins if you're new to Path. RGB item. We might get some maps tonight. Chat, do you not have phones? Have you seen the meme where the guy that was asking if this was going to be available on PC, and he's like, but I don't like anal, and then it showed the guy on stage and he's like, but you got an ass, don't you? God. God. Do you not have kitty butts in your face? I have the kitty right here. Alright, that's one gauntlet complete. Now for Malagaro's Misery. Oh my. What are these whirlwindy things? I don't like them. I don't like him. I've seen it. I don't like it. Alright, I might have to just run past stuff here. This is really... Oh no, there's a syndicate guy up ahead while I'm dealing with this invulnerable crap. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that caravan while those things are hovering on me. Okay, there we go.
Much to be just a glimpse, exile.
Fortunately, it wasn't Janus. Janus is the one that can come the closest to killing me easily. Oh my gosh. After this section, I'm gonna empty my bag in town. Alright, summon Vol Skeleton Army. Okay, it's 2 of 3. Let's go empty the bag. If you wouldn't stand in real life, why would you in a video game?
Let me tell you.
No one knows. Alright, RGB, RGB, RGB. Not better than what I got. RGB. Veiled. Sell that.
See you soon.
Alright, let's unveil this thing. What you got? Let's unlock the base of that.
War Knights.
Welcome. I will see you again.
What was that orb? Blessed Orb. Our third Blessed Orb in SSF. Oh, we're actually down a zombie. That doesn't happen much. The zombies are really beefy. It's got 7,000 health currently, and I've got 2,300, so give you an idea. Even if you counted my ES, I've got 4K, and it's got 7. Kind of a big deal. Oh, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the pet item called the Baron. It's a helmet, and it makes it to where anything that affects your strength, it basically says your strength is also added to your pets, and for every 200 strength, you can have another zombie. And if you break 2,000 strength, your zombies gain the ability to heal you when they do damage. And so basically, you can become like a muscle mage. I cast Fist. You can just stack tons of strength and your pets punch harder. It's a very, very fun item. Also, it's just like, it's got major boost to pet skills that you put in the helmet, which is awesome. Alright, summon Vol Army. She died super fast. Alright. Final boss time. Need to raise your cam half an inch so we can see your life numbers. I actually don't have it displayed. Alright. I'll have to make a special... currently I've got 2,300 life, 2,400 shield. I don't have it there, except when I mouse over it. But noted, I will have to make a special scene for when I play Path. Oh my god. Tidal waves of blood. I've never really gotten to look that closely at that creature's like model because I'm always like frantically running away from it. So I'm not even completely sure of what it looks like. I flushed out of the place's butt. Sail to Orioth. You make that special scene, make sure to increase kitty cam by 4,000%. When I'm in desktop mode, hold on. It is a little bit larger there. Your public awaits. But currently it's a bit slideshowy. A lot of frame loss if I leave it on that.
Always keep
For freedom. That would just make life complicated.
I just imagine White Tiger dreams of a stream. It's just Chip on the whole screen, and then in the little corner, there's the gameplay instead of the other way around. Yeah, yes, this pleases me. Alright. To the cathedral rooftop.
You there! Exile! I'm in need of your
I remember the first time they added the Acts 6 through 10. I came over here, and I did not realize I was supposed to come up here. So it was like, you know, go meet him on the rooftop. I went to this rooftop, and I cleared the whole level going down to the southeast. You know what? I think I'm going to replace my current Spectre with one of these. These are really awesome. Why won't it work? What the shit? What? Oh, wait. Am I not high enough level? No? Can raise Spectres up to level 76. These monsters are 64. What? Why isn't this working? The confusion is real. Kitava's hair. Okay, there's one that I just summoned. Weird. Very weird. Okay, we got one though. Okay, meet Bannon at the docks. This small gameplay binds of cute chip moments play.
Remember, we do this.
Let's see, Divine, we've got that already. Quartz, Aquamarine, Sulfur. I'm not sure if I have a Sulfur in the bank.
innocence blesses. Remember.
Alright, so get all the side quests here.
Fair wind.
What? Oh. Someone is messaging me on Steam chat, and he's like, sorry, Roytel, I didn't even mean to talk to you. Alright, now we clear this. Hey, the reason the stream was late was people couldn't hear the boot beeps, White Tiger. They needed the boot beeps. There was a build I tried one season. This Spectre is called Kitava's Herald, and it has like a leap slam attack and like this projectile it throws. And if you did spell echo on it, it would go leap slam, leap slam, leap slam, and it would hop around like a Mach 2 frog. And it would just like smash, 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 and you'd have like 3 of those Spectres. It was very fun. And they're, you know, good damage and decent survivability as far as Spectres go, too. Stop the caravan. Summon the skeleton army. Is there another one? Yeah, there is another one. There we go. Blah, 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 blah.
No words can
Interrogate.
I know you want to kill me. I would too. But we are like the mythical Hydra.
Just interrogate above. Superbuck. Oh, the hoodie. How's it going, Chris J? Oh, here's a funny tale for you. So, for you guys. So, I told you all earlier that I was at Dave & Buster's earlier for like a work Christmas party. So, at one point I was there, and me and my kid are in the arcade. He's 6. And I was like, alright buddy, I gotta go to the bathroom, so we're both going to the bathroom because I'm not gonna leave you out here. And he's like, alright. So, we go to the men's room. There's a line of stalls, line of urinals. I'm like, alright, do you need to go while we're here? And he's like, sure. And he goes up to one of them. And before I even have time to realize what he's doing, he just drops his pants and pulls up his shirt. Like, you know, the mental image of like a 2-year-old at the potty, to where like from armpit to freaking ankle, they're just nude from the back. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it was like, not a weird flex. It was just a funny story. I was just like mortified. Because there were people there. Where's the damn exit? This place dead ends. Yeah, I actually had someone share on Facebook today. It was like, peeing at a urinal while your pants are all the way down to your ankles is the ultimate power move. And I was like, my 6-year-old just did that. I couldn't stop him in time. It's like, do you get extra points for having your shirt up under your chin? Clearly we both have terrible friends sharing us stuff, White Tiger. Oh, the Wicker Man. This mob type made for a popular Spectre pet when I last played. It basically has righteous fire turned on around it, like, at all times. So it walks near me, and me and all my pets burst into flames. So as a pet, it would burn all the enemies. Okay, everything here's a dead end. Step 2 of the power move, shave words in your butt hair. Now, okay, now which way would you go with that? If you could shave words into your butt hair, would you write like "stop staring, pervert"? Or would you just go full tramp stamp and just shave like "juicy"? Before I cross that bridge, I want to see what's down here. Goes to Barber. Yo, fam, what you need? Drop space, say no more. I feel like that could end very wrongly. Have you had butt hair all your life and it not done any work for you? Make that butt hair work. Oh, we have a bunch of skill gems leveling up. Hold on. When you level up Convocation, is that just the life regen? It might not be worth leveling that up. Gold Amulet pops, like, there was some really good items in the game that are unique gold amulets. So gold amulets often pop up on my elude filter because it's suggesting that I use an Orb of Chance on them. Don't do that, commercial. Really not going to be risking my wannabe Twitch career over a butt hair commercial, so you don't have to worry about that. Do you know how to get Lore Weaver? If you're saying like there's an item in this game called Lore Weaver, I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
When I'm ready, and not
Sell 60 unique rings? What? Like, what does Lore Weaver do? What makes it worth doing that? I think Chip's having a dream, guys. He's doing that running sideways thing. Bright Zeal? Isn't there a boss in the middle of this place? Does anyone else think these things are Nazi flags at a glance? The freaking black on white on red. I'm always like, am I playing Wolfenstein? Oh no, I'm not playing Wolfenstein right now. The Rotten Matriarch. You did. Ooh, those are some good murder birds. They went through like 4 packs of mobs. Alright, let's just keep getting that energy shield for right now. Maximum resistance always stay that number 36. Alright, hold on. Clicking on your link. Let's see what this is. Uh, 5% reduced movement speed, has 6 sockets. Has 6 sockets, all attributes, max energy shield, max life, max mana, crit chance, increase rarity of items, increase elemental resistance. Your max resistances are 76 to 80%. Wow. Oh wait, no, max. Your max resistances. So potentially it just raises your maximum resistances, but depending on your equipment, it might lower them. So how do you get it? Sell 60 unique rings to a vendor at the same time. Alright. Resub Prime for 6 months. Thank you, Still Horizon. Appreciate your continued support of my future full-time job. Nudge, nudge, McQuink. So the map says max resistance is lowered by 40, it won't affect you. Oh, so it overwrites the map too. Okay, that's cool. I was just thinking, like, there's a shield that makes your maximum fire resist like 90 or 100 for a few seconds. And I was like, oh, if it overrides that too, that stinks. But for most cases, it would be great. What would we do without the mucket work? I could give you a copy of the list before I go. Atoll map. We got maps. Another fantastic level for the murder birds. Like, they're just like flying over all of these obstructions. Make sure you get your delve drill as low as you want before maps. Why? Can't I still go back to it at any time I want? I did hear today on like Gamer News that Path people were looking at something that was wrong with the delve stuff, but I'm not sure what it was. The drill? Oh, you mean the go straight down thing? Yeah, that's fine. So you can still go down the normal route. I got no problem with that. Oh man, did you guys hear about Heroes of the Storm? That was a hot topic today. So, Blizzard announced today, like yesterday, via a blog post, they're like, we're no longer going to be really focusing on Heroes of the Storm. We're going to put it in maintenance mode. We're going to keep like a small crew on it to keep it running. We will occasionally update it with a new hero, but the updates are going to be fewer and far more between. And all esports and active tournaments that we had announced for Heroes of the Storm have been canceled. So there was like a bunch of people that had recently won like a mini tournament, and their winning prize was they got to compete in like the 2019 tournaments, and all of them basically just lost their full-time job next year via this blog post. And it was like one of them was like in the story, he was like calling his mom, he's calling his girlfriend saying, I gotta cancel going to see you on Christmas, and he was calling his mom and telling her, and she was bursting into tears. It was just like horrible. It was like all the casters, the crews that would set up the equipment at the events, like all of them are just suddenly out of a job. Yeah. And
you're taking.
I expect you will come at us with a new strategy next time, Vegan.
was that people were asking like what the hell, and basically there was all these posts from people that work at Blizzard saying that for the first time since they've like ever worked there, the Activision department of Activision Blizzard is basically telling them to cut cost. Like they're saying, yeah, we've been losing money on everything for years. We've got to start tightening our belts. So no more tournaments that don't make money, yada yada yada. And then the news story I was watching went into talking about how pretty much all of Blizzard's franchises, as far as money making, have been going on the decline since quite some time ago. Like World of Warcraft is their biggest one, and it's been declining. Like its peak was 10 years ago. Right at the end of Wrath of the Lich King was the highest it ever was. Pearl Cage, the teardrop. Oh shoot, I don't have enough room to pick that up. Eternal Life Flat. Oh, that's an upgrade. We'll just do that. Okay. Do this. Blizzard trying a new business plan. It's called effing people over. After type else they release games people want it. Yeah. Honestly, I think that when they release this mobile Diablo game or whatever, I think they're going to make bank on it. Because free-to-play games that are interesting, that have microtransactions, I feel like they bring in a ton of money. Which I wish we lived in a world where that wasn't the case. But I feel that's the truth. I play mobile games. I occasionally spend money on them. And I know many other people that spend way, way more. Hold on. Is this... Okay, that's a strength increase. Cool. Didn't want to have to math that out. Alright, so keep that. Sell that. Sell that. And what do we got here? Frozen Trail. Frostbolt gains additional projectiles. Okay. Sell that. And... Where is... Oh, here's the Veiled Master. She's in a different spot in every town. I didn't know where she was. Alright, Unveil. Strength Int, Mind Link Speed. 99% increased duration of ailments you inflict while focused. I still don't know what focused means. If anyone knows what focused means, let me know. I've seen a few items that are like while focusing, and I don't know what that is yet. Not stoked about the decision. Yeah. Did you see the movie Why Him? I am not familiar with that movie. I've never heard of that title before. Just throw an atoll map, and that's a percentage gem. That was the reason I picked that up. Sulfur flask, just in case I need it later. Okay.
I'm here to serve as best I can.
Find the elixir of allure in the ossuary.
That would just make life complicated.
Okay. Back here. James Franco's a dude who makes bank by putting out mobile games. I don't doubt it. I mean, there is a target audience for them, and you can arguably hit a wider range of... No, you know, I don't even think it's arguably. I think you can hit a wider range of people. You can have people... You know, there's so many people with a cell phone that don't ever sit at home and do gaming, and they're like, oh yeah, I'll dick around on my phone while I'm riding the bus or the subway or something like that, and then they find Diablo. So again, I've seen the numbers for like Clash of Clans, Lords Mobile, and other games that I enjoy, and I, without a doubt, think that they're going to make absolute bank on it. But oh no, Janus, that's the only guy that has killed me this league, and that's I think my third or fourth death. He hits you, like, as soon as you take the first hit, you're stun locked for, like, 6 more hits. Cannot freaking move. I wouldn't mind if they buffed every other one of the Syndicate guys, as long as they also nerfed Janus a little bit. I feel like he is... It's like all the Syndicate guys' strengths, and then Janus is way up there. It's just way higher than everybody else. Cast on hit. You mean cast on get hit or whatever? Yeah. I forgot about that combo. I haven't done that this season yet. Do I have any open sockets? Yeah, my helmet does, definitely. Focus is a skill granted by certain veiled item modifiers. You cannot use the focus skill unless you have a modifier related to focus skill equipped. Okay. Yeah, I actually heard that some of the top Path of Exile streamers have, like, they're already on like their 4th level 90 hardcore character because they're just having so many more deaths this season than other seasons. Syndicate guy is too dangerous. Oh, wait. Who plays hardcore? I play hardcore in many games. Grim Dawn, I've gotten... The last time I played Grim Dawn on stream, I got, like 2... At least... I got 2 hardcore characters to max level, and that was a huge achievement for me in that game. White Tiger, did I know you back when I played Grim Dawn on stream? Chaos damage rank 2 recipe. Elixir of Allure. Yeah, like in the history of Muckle Extremes, the 2 games that have given me the biggest growth was Pathfinder, the short time we played that. I think it's just it was brand new and I was on every night. And also Grim Dawn. Of the follower base I have, I think like 100 of those people were from when I was doing Grim Dawn. Okay. We have got everything we need to do the next Ascendancy trial. I know there is a command for that. Do exclamation command or commands, and there's a list. I know one of them will show you when you followed. I just don't know the exact syntax. Okay, I think we're done in this level. Is it created? Oh, there you go. Followed. Okay, got 2 passive respect points. We completed another challenge. That's awesome. Okay. We got 3 more areas off of the Ravaged Square. Let me go to... Oh, shoot. I meant to go to the Labyrinth. Let me pop to the Labyrinth and just look at the level. What is it? Aspirant's Plaza. Wait, you know what? I straight up did not realize I was even streaming in June. I thought I started late July. If you followed me in June, I guess I've been streaming since June. Alright, the Merciless Labyrinth is level 68. I'm already 71. Alright, let's get a few more levels just adventuring to make it easier, and then we'll do the Merciless Labyrinth. The main thing is I don't want to finish Act 10, because then my max resistance is... or my resistance is lower by like 30 when I do that. I wonder what happens if I type the command. It's like you're stupid. Oh, we got a strong box here I can use a Transorb on. Let's put a little magic in it. Rogue Exile. Cool. 4 strength, 4 stam leather belt. What's the recipe for that, Tiger? I don't know if I know that one. Like, do you just mean at the crafting table or a vendor recipe? Oh boy, getting knocked around. Got the granite flask on right now. There we go. Put in your stash, click your link or shoot. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I thought you meant something more clever than jeweler's orbing the absolute hell out of it. Hey? He's like, why did the scritches end so quick? When you played the other game, the scritches lasted way longer on the loading screens. Oh! No, it's Janus! My Sharona! Alright, cast, dodge. Cast, dodge. Cast, dodge. Cast, dodge. Cast, spaz. Cast, dodge. Cast.
Please.
Oh, 3 zombies died. freaking 7,000 health zombies died to this guy's magical spells that he's throwing around.
Scrappy fighter.
It's
as impressive as it is dangerous.
Let's just interrogate him and lower his level.
Not even guaranteed.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should focus on lowering Janus's level as much as
So much you
possible.
can do with a hook, and apparently this wasn't one of them.
Does it work that way?
You don't need to kick a man while he's down.
I know when you raise their rank, you raise their loot. I don't know if it raises their strength. If it affects their strength, then you could totally use the rank system to, you know, tweak the guys that give you trouble. On the craft you have in your stash, you'll be able to get lots of currency. Mugwort. I'll get a good amount of glass blowers, baubles, and gem cutters gems from the quality stuff. I'm just starting to get a decent amount of jeweler's orbs from the finding 6-socket items, because every 6-socket item to a vendor is 7 jeweler's orbs. Orbs of fusing, I have very, very little of. Gem Cutter Strongbox, yeah. Alright, let's transmute that. Contains an extra Vol gem. I think we can do better. Explodes. Contain gems have experience. Vol, 3 chest level. Only contains support gems. 4 additional gems, let's do that. So I've already used like 6 alteration orbs. Ah, man. Ah, I should have kept rolling it. Oh well. The best thing you can get is when contained items have quality, which means all the gems are superior. So they all have percentage on them, and it's awesome because any of them that you don't need, you can trade in for gem cutters gems. Whoa! That guy hurt. Had to touch the James. Oh, you touched my throat. Oh, my ding ding dong. Yeah, throughout today, I was actually thinking really hard about playing Path or Grim Dawn. I did want to do a faster-paced game over the weekend, and then get back to Pillars 2 during the week. But, you know, Grim Dawn, I've played to pieces, but it did just get a huge, massive patch. And then this game is awesome, but has, you know, 1,000 people streaming it, so has a whole different issue with that. Bone helmet, only wearing the game carries the natural minion data. Yep, I can back that up. I've used those before. Be sure not to replace it at the end of a lab. They start dropping around character level 73. Alright, where are we? We're here. Desecrated chamber. Find the Staff of Purity. And then there's 2 more things off of the Ravaged Square to do at some point. I think at the end of this place, I have to fight the guy that's got Innocence's powers again. Let's see if I'm remembering right. If we did Bastionet. Ow. Glad I had the Granite Flask up for that. Dude, you feel like you're about to pounce. What are you doing? He's like coiling up his back legs like, I'm gonna fucking go! Let's go! Violent Dead Jeweled Act 5. I have that. I actually have that. It's right here. Violent Dead. It's very good. Yeah, it gives minion damage and increases the, or decreases the cooldown on zombies using Slam, which is their area of effect, very hard-hitting attack. You actually don't have to put melee splash on zombies if you do a zombie build, because their Slam, it's like every second or third hit, they smash everything around them for really high damage, so that they don't need melee splash. Tormented Thug. Oh, it just merged with this named guy. Syndicate guy up ahead, it looks like. It's Voggin. Alright, let's summon the Skellies. Oh shoot, he's walking away from me. Alright, one of them's dead. Who's the other one? Riker. Oh, is there 3 of them? There we go. Alright, so Voggin.
That's the only option here.
+1 rank is fine. Oh, 2 veiled items. Oh, shoot. Alright, let's do this real quick. Oh, pack raid? Well, thank you, Jam Doggy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Did you ever get Hatred plus Generosity? I have not gotten Hatred plus Generosity, no. I need to keep some of my mana pool unreserved so that Mind Over Matter is still preventing some of the damage that I take. If I reserve too much of the mana, then the whole point of the Mind Over Matter part of the build goes out the window, and I go back to taking full damage. Let's see.
Yes.
Where? Oh, that's right. The Veiled Master's over here on this act. Oh, definitely level up the minion thing. Oh, shoot.
That would just
No!
make life complicated.
Just looking for a merchant. There we go. Okay, back to the Syndicate, guys. Just find an Essence Worm. Oh, I just saw a crafting recipe on the map somewhere. Interrogate.
I must confess.
Armament transportation.
I believe
Interrogate.
Foolish syndicate.
Your body is strong here.
All right. Yeah, that was weird. We never got a notification for the raid. Did it play one for you guys? Because I 100% have alerts set up for that. We got a notification for a sub earlier, so I know they're not all down, but I did not see the raid notification. I love when the murder birds fly somewhere I can't even reach and kill everything. Well, thank you again. I don't know if Jam Doggy was the one who did the raid or if he was just the first person to say that the raid was happening, but thank you to whoever it was. I truly appreciate it. It's nice to have you all here and see you all. I assume you all came from a Path of Exile streamer since you picked me. If you did, we're currently doing a solo self-found character. Emphasis on summoning, and we're near the end of Act 10, so we're going to be doing the Labyrinth soon before we finish the act and get our resistances chunked. Dodge that. Oh. Well, that was easier than I thought. I was expecting him to go into another phase. Alright. We got 2 more things to do off the center. One of them is Kitava's Horns, which is what leads to the final boss. Really don't see anyone else running the aura as you run. So, I mean... What is it? Discipline is just a ton of energy shield. Clarity reserves a very, very small amount of mana. And the only reason I'm really doing that is for every aura that I run, Commander of Darkness gives me and all my allies 3% attack and cast speed. So any aura that's just an additional aura and it's not actually using up a sizable amount of mana is good for that. Not saying it's the best thing to do, I'm just saying that's what I'm doing. At this point, I feel like Hatred Generosity is a bunch of damage. Hey, like, my damage is fantastic right now. I need to worry about my staying alive.
When I'm ready, and not before.
You know what, let me do a, let me see, test. Oh, you can't test raid from this interface? This is test host. Yeah, okay. The alerts are still on. That is really weird. Hopefully just, you know, when I end the stream tonight and it gets restarted before the next one, that helps. I'm not sure why the thing happened. Oh, you did a wall of text before the raid? Okay, hold on a sec. Commander of Darkness, the orb has ability only for hatred. Curses turned into auras do not apply to these bonuses. I'm not doing curses. Hatred will therefore be the only aura that affects our minions. They get 3% increased attack speed, 30% increase in damage, only applied once, no matter how many auras see. 20% resistances. Yes, yeah, so I know that the 30% damage and 20% resistances are only applied once, but the 3% increased attack and cast speed is applied per aura. So nothing that you posted there really refutes that. Torched quartz. Have I been in here yet? Yes, I have. Alright, back out. Okay, so this area is clear. Still need to figure out what that is. Like, that, I think, is Kitava's horns. That, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably the control blocks. It says find that lady in the control blocks and kill her. That might be it. Oh, jeez, is that a wall? Alright. Let's run around here. Dead enemies don't do damage, and you are nerfing your kill ability? I feel like my kill ability is pretty fast right now. Again, I'm not saying it's the best choice in the world, White Tiger. It's just... I don't see the point right now. If you had an item that said 3% more damage, wouldn't you put it on? That sounds like you're arguing that I should be running the Clarity Aura. I mean, if it was 3% more damage and it did not gimp my survivability, sure, yeah. But I think Hatred, Generosity, I think that reserves like 40% of your mana pool. Also, yeah, the Hatred has a maximum range around you. I don't know how big a deal it would be, but if Summon Raging Spirits get too far away from you, all your auras fall off of them. But I'm not sure if that's still a big deal in the current aspect of the game. Watch out, 30% from Hatred. Okay, so there was a boss here, but we already killed that. Yeah, judging by what the big block of text that you posted earlier, it looks like you copy-pasted that from like a Zombie Mancer build, which is a very fun build. It's just not exactly what I'm doing right now. With Zombie Mancer, you don't have to worry about the aura's range because the zombies don't go far from you. With SRS, again, it might not be an issue, or it might, I don't know. Ooh, RGB. Give me your blessings, Papa. May the blessings of Chip the Kitty rain upon you, my son. Weirdo. When you get Bone Sculptor, you will up your skeletons? What? I'm not even using skeletons. I mean, I'm using Vol Summon Skeletons when I just need an instant army, but just the Summon Skeleton spell I'm not using. Are you talking... Yeah. I've never actually picked this up before. The thing is like, even when the skeletons have double speed, the Raging Spirits can fly. They can go over cliffs, you know, up to balconies, across chasms. Like, Summon Skeleton, like a skeleton's build, usually there's a jewel or a gem that turns your skeletons into skeletal mages. And all the skeleton builds I've ever seen used many of those jewels. So it would be hard to do that in SSF. Like, for each jewel you had, like, X skeleton warriors turned into skeleton mages.
When I'm ready, and not before.
This is a Raging Spirits build right now, but I'm using the zombies, one Spectre, and a Golem just to help keep mobs off of me. But yeah, pretty much, unless I respec, taking the Puppet Master talent made it a Raging Spirits build. Cathedral Rooftop. Darn it, where is... Ah, what is that? Right here, a lot of this ground is spots you can't walk on, and the Raging Spirits just fly right over it. RGB, Superior Flask. That's a dead end. Is there something up there that I missed? Now, I know for a fact Hatred Generosity is also a big damage boost for SRS. It's just a matter of will they outrange it, because sometimes they go like 3 screens away from you. And also, a Zombie Mancer is usually a little sturdier than the other, like a little tankier. So, you gotta keep in mind that they're okay with being closer to enemies. I am completely confused right now. So we got Cathedral Rooftop. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zones that come off of this place. And I found 1, that's Kitava's Horns, 2, 3, 4, 5, that leads to town. 5. Where's the 6th zone entrance? So I've gone around the whole border of this place. I guess I need to carve out the interior now. Oop. Yeah, the last season I played, which was, you know, like 3 seasons ago, I did a Spectre build with Tukohama's Vanguards. That was fun. But it was slow. It was kind of like a slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. But the Tukohama's Vanguards, they drop down like searing totems, so like it would do the fire laser, and the Vanguard's totem, it lowers the enemy's fire resist by like 2% every second that it hits. So you would summon mobs that were in front of you, they would summon totems in front of them, and the totems had lasers that did constantly increasing damage. Like, they were boss killers. They were amazing. However, they were not quick clear speed. Like, you know, they had to drop the totem had to, you know, build up the charge. They could destroy bosses faster than anything, but they were not quick clear speed for a map. God, I am flummoxed right now. Wait. Is that a zone line right there on the map? Down there at the bottom? Let's go see if that's it. Oh my god, yes. This is it. That tiny little passage. That's what we've been looking for. Alright. And there's a waypoint in here too. Alright, we got a point for now. Let's just throw it an energy shield. Ooh, a channel map. Orb of fusing. Definitely need all those we can get. Let's go ahead and clear our bag. Debating on creating a new Twitch channel, just starting fresh and try streaming. Gonna have a dad joke stream. You're just gonna read like a website full of them. Be sure to have one of those really cheesy laugh tracks where you reach down, you press the play button on like a cassette player, and then you hear like a studio laughter from people that are dead now because it was recorded like 50 years ago.
Innocence blesses your journey.
Remember.
Oh, my reward. RGB.
Remember, we do this.
What? Oh, that's veiled.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Boop. Chaos and lightning. Don't really need any of this, so let's unlock the new thing.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Greetings.
Fire resist.
Remember,
Let's identify the granite flask. First increased charge, 51 block. Okay, don't need that.
Greetings.
My current granite flask is better.
Remember, we.
Sup, innocents? You just killed that dude. You are not innocent. Alright, let's throw this map in here, throw the card in here, and throw the potions in here. Ba-dum-bumts. You write love letters on rocks with a sharp stone. Alright. Let's head back. You know, I was actually looking in the shop. There is right now I'm using Raging Raven and to replace the Raging Spirit spell animation. There's a thing in the shop that Raging Bees, and I actually watched a video of it in action, and every single one makes the annoying bzzz sound. So when I'm like summoning 20 of them, you would hear like 20 times buzzing. It is so bad. I'd be like Nicolas Cage. Bees, no! When rubber boots were made out of wood. Not to be confused with wooden boots. Those are a different thing. Yo, what are these ninja stars? It's like Naruto side. See, right here, this is one of those great times. Like, Raging Spirits just flew down there into that channel and killed a few screens worth of mobs. Skeletons would have just stared at them from above. How y'all doing down there? Look at them go. No, there's a boss down there. Can't even hit me yet. He's dead. Who's a good Raging Raven? Do colorblind even see rainbows? Wouldn't they see the rainbow, but there would be less colors in the rainbow? Like, I'm sure they see some of them. So isn't, like, most colorblind people, like, red-green colorblind? Like, they just can't tell the difference between red and green? Like, when they look at a traffic light, they just look to see if it's the bottom one or the top one that's lit up? Have you guys ever seen pictures of that tweet from the Flat Earth Society? And it's like, we have members of the of our society from every corner of the globe, and someone's like, repeat what you just said slowly and think about it. Who are we looking for? Valenta. We're looking for someone named Valenta in here. Oh, our Spectre leaped up there to the high ground and started killing everybody. Dude, these shurikens are like Naruto sized. These things are new and ridiculous. I almost want to make a Spectre of whatever's throwing those things, just so I can have Naruto shurikens on my side. Dead end. The fruits. So he can't see the fruit orange or the singer pink. Boss. Wait, this could be a boss room. This looks spoopy. Boss, you in here? Spoopy boss. Arena. Here we go. What the heck are you? Edward. Aw, don't go invulnerable, I was winning. Come and get it, you flying schmuck. I'll wreck you. Yo, how long are you gonna bomb me? Get down here. Oh, ow, ow. Please stop that. Lord, no wonder they needed someone to kill her. Rude, crude, lewd dude. Most common is red, green. What about people with extra rooms? They see more colors. Oh my god.
For freedom.
Just imagine someone sitting there tripping like, I taste purple. Alright. Meet innocents at Kitava's horns. Okay. Boop. How's it going, Chip? Wait. You sound... your tens... Oh, no. He's going into combat mode. My hand... I'm not wearing my falconer's glove right now. I'm not gonna let you wrestle me. System of a Down syndrome. Yeah, I've seen that joke before. It's good, but I've seen that before. Kitava's Herald of Frost. The new and improved.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
Wow. Hobbit, you remind me of a story I read once online. It was on the internet, so it must be true. It was some talent competition at like a school that they were all required to do. And this girl goes up on stage and she's in a wheelchair and she says that she can tie a knot in a cherry stem with her tongue. And she tries it for like, 3, 4, 5 uncomfortable minutes. The whole school staring at her, and finally she bursts into tears and says she can't do it today. And they're like, all right. And then some guy in the crowd, some male student, yells out, "Why don't you do it with my dick?" And she asks to see the microphone, and the teacher gives her back the microphone, and she goes, "I should probably keep practicing with the cherry stem before I try to do anything smaller." Oh, that's a dead end. Hobbit, that is not the case. I enjoy, because honestly, getting to play single player games and also like chat with people and stuff. It's like being at a LAN party with friends almost. I greatly enjoy it. It's just a LAN party that random people come and go through, and occasionally you get some insane racist that comes in and with some weird worldviews, and you're just like, maybe we need to push this guy out. Tell me your secrets. Hey, have you ever seen the commercial where the guy is sitting at like a party and looking awkward, and there's a girl sitting next to him, and she takes a Starburst out, like wrapper and all, and she puts it into her mouth, and then a second later she pulls out the flat wrapper, and he's just like, please. And he puts a Starburst in his mouth, and a second later he spits out an origami crane. Like, get on my level. I'm sure if you Google it, you can find it, Hobbit. It was like an actual Starburst commercial years ago. It's really funny. What's up, Chip? Chip has risen! It is, but with the Christmas tree up, he doesn't. Currently, he still sleeps in the bathroom with all his necessities in there every night because we can't trust him to run around the house yet. So he hangs out with me while I stream, and then he goes into the bathroom until my son lets him out in the morning. It's ours now. The feeding trowel. The feeding trough. Is that trough? Frickin' English. I don't know. Alright, so at this point, I don't remember if there's a waypoint on this level, but I'm gonna keep going until I get to the big bad boss. And I'm just gonna stop there, and I'm going to do the labyrinth. Look at those birds. Look at those birds doing what skeletons can't do. Go kill that boy. That guy, oh, he has endurance charges. I'm like, why is he taking so long to die at endurance charges? Oh, Orb of Transmutation. I'll go back to that. Oh, do you prefer onions of the yellow or red variety? I honestly don't know if I... So I never just eat an onion raw, if that's what you're asking, but if onions are like diced up and they're cooked in some meal, I don't know that I care. That's the wrong answer, buddy. Hey, Sagan. Special. Special in the my mom says I'm special, or special as in I ride a shorter bus. I'm hoping it just means you find me entertaining, because that's what I'm going for. Unique in this world. Aw, thank you. I am a big fan of that quote. Remember, no matter how down you get, you are unique and one of a kind, and no one else can replace you, just like everybody else on the planet.
When I'm ready, and not
Oh,
before.
there's a crafting recipe on the other side of the platform. Special in crayons with drool all over them, kind of special. Aww. Defenses, rank 2. Okay, so that's the end boss of Act 10. Not doing that yet. Marcos of the Marines. Rather throw your girlfriend under the bus so repeatedly to strike zombies and to see you zombify in a zombie apocalypse.
Welcome.
You will survive. What? Definitely the first time I've heard that on stream.
Only bodies betray its movement.
Crap. Let's click. Any tips on settings to use in OBS? I'm using... Oh man, that's a long conversation, Hobbit. If you tell me what exactly you're trying to do, I will do my best to explain it. But, how to set up Streamlabs OBS is a very long conversation. But if you want to, you know, hit me up on the Discord I've got, I can help you almost like 16 hours of the day. Alright, let's throw those in. You get rid of this, probably get rid of this, throw the currency in. Alright, sell that stuff.
Freedom comes to those who...
Okay, so we're level 72 now. Let's go attempt the lab. Aspirants Plaza. Don't spoil, never spoil OBS. Now, are you using OBS, is it OBS Studio or Streamlabs OBS, Hobbits? I'm using Streamlabs OBS. And I remember one of the things I had to look up recently is it was hogging all my CPU, and I had to Google that, found a few tricks on, it's like the default settings were very CPU intensive, and I had to lower some of them. But as far as like the information it shows me while I'm streaming, I like Streamlabs OBS way more than just OBS Studio. If you're on Twitch, your dashboard, there's like download links for all of the different programs. like external tools or something like that. Oh my gosh, do I need to go this way? OBS Studio. So OBS Studio was what I used like the first month I was streaming, and then I switched over to Streamlabs OBS, and despite the fact that it uses a bit more system resources, I really fell in love with all the information it gives me, and I haven't gone back since. So as far as OBS Studio, I can't even remember setting it up. It's been too long, so I can't really help you with that. I would, YouTube your questions if you're going to use that product. Spoiling OBS is like spoiling a porno. Telling someone the dude comes at the end ruins the whole thing. Isn't it kind of assumed that the guy finishes? It's the chick that you never really know. Second, I think you're gonna fit in perfectly fine here. A poem. Another great thing about the Raging Spirits White Tiger is they can fly through like grates and bars and stuff. Like anything you could shoot an arrow through, they could just pass right through. So sometimes they'll kill stuff in another room before a skeleton could open the door. Huck or deny. Oh my gosh. Lancing Steel. I've never seen this. Thrust an axe or sword forward, releasing a primary projectile that impales enemies as it hits. Sounds very anime. Alright. That is a dead end, so we're not going that way. That's a dead end. Don't be an ass, use Convocation. I have been using Convocation. They took away the casting animation of it, so it's kind of hard to tell when I do it. This is going to be a pain. Impaled. There's the other door. Excellent. Cool. Aspirant's Trial. Diablo 3 or PoE, if I'm to choose to dedicate my time to one of the games. I mean, okay. If you're restricting yourself to one of those... Oh, Double Resistance is rank 3. If you're restricting yourself to one of those, I would hands down say PoE. However, if you're starting a streaming as a streamer right off the bat in PoE, you will have to be patient because you're going to be on like page 50 on the list of streamers. What happened to my nose? If you're talking about the red spot up here, it's just a blemish. It happens when I drink too much soda. I'm actually trying to detox. I actually had someone ask me yesterday, they're like, you get in a fight? Like, no. Alright, summon birds. Cast, juke. Cast, juke. Cast, juke. That it? Nice.
Wisdom is the offspring of suffering.
Better tell them you got that in a fight, but tell them you got about drinking soda. Racist more questions. Oh yeah, you should see the other guy. No, we had a whole conversation on stream yesterday about, like, you know, people that, like, you know, have to watch what they eat because they gain weight, and, like, I'm like, I can't gain weight. Like, I could do to gain 50 to 100 pounds if it were spread out on my body, but I drink, you know, I eat and drink too much, I just break out at the end. Alright, that's what trial 1 of 3. Cube of Absorption. This is something to do with the fight, right? The next conduit you interact with will be disabled permanently. Okay. 100% my boy time. I want to see Cruise, by the way. Featuring Tom Cruise and Terry Crews. And of course they're on a boat, right? I've had people call me Tom Cruise on my better days before. I often enjoy when people say, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, if I'm Tom Cruise, I am immortal." One guy told me I look like Jaime Lannister. I was like, "Isn't that the guy who fucked his sister?" Terry Crews can make his titties dance. My coworker can do that too. Male coworker, before you get any ideas. Oh my god, White Tiger. TOS. TOS. Oh god, poison darts? Locked door. Pull the lever, crunk! Ah. What class are you? I'm currently a witch, and my subclass is necromancer, which has all of the, like, pet bonuses and stuff like that. The other class I enjoy playing the most in this game is a Templar subclassed into a Hierophant. They get all of the totem type stuff. Muck took Uber Commoner, the lowest class. Hey, some of the comics I enjoy reading are like people stuck with like the villager class and they overcome adversity. Ah, open the door. Oh, 6. I thought a blacksmith's stash could only have like blacksmith stones and sharpening stones and stuff. That's why I didn't bother to enchant the stash, but then a 6 socket came out of it. It's pretty rad. Alright, we got 2 Eternal Life Flasks. We need Eternal Mana still, though. We gotta get a golden key. Probably know your Cisco any leather bound. I gotta keep some mystery on it to keep you interested, so I'll tell you nothing about my sister. Dun dun dun. Locked door. Alright, so I've got to find the way into that room to get the golden key. Ah! Spikes! Dang it.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden.
Okay, got the golden key. Now we can go back to those 2 golden doors and make a choice. You can't overcome adversity. You were run over and reborn in a new world. Isekai Mukluk. Is your class good for PvP? I've never PvP'd in this game, and I have no interest in doing so. This is a fantastic single-player action RPG. I have no interest in PvPing in it. You know, if I had to guess, it would probably get run over by the other builds out there. Tell her I could tie a cherry stamina knot. How much did you invest in your church? My church? I'm not religious, so 0. Unless you mean, like, the Church of Muckaluk. I don't know where we're going with this. Oh, God. Didn't he quit that? Like, when the truth of what the higher up people in Scientology believe came out, didn't Tom Cruise jump that ship?
Where there's a
Silver key.
there must be a silver.
Oh, that's a dead end. At least 100 bits to use hashtag charity. I went to the church to make fun of this very close to where I live. That sounds like a very poor use of your time, hobbits. Like, honestly.
When the time
Do you honestly think you're going to, like, go to another place of worship and change their opinion on whatever crazy thing they believe by just picking on them? If that worked, we would have had the Westboro Baptist Church snuffed out by now. Let's see, silver key. Let's dump that in there. We need to sell this stuff when we get out of here. Which is just make fun of that's very close around. I compose shit and arrange orchestral game music? What do you want me to arrange?
when one defiles the effigy, one defiles
Orchestral game music. Man, dude, I've never done any work in music. Like, I can tell you, like, wow, I really love the music that was composed for The Witcher 3, whatever that's called. But I don't know the terminology for the pieces. Oh, is this already over? Dang.
an empire should sparkle like ice upon the winter stone.
Anything retro or whatnot? Put me on the spot here. I mean, I can't really think of any music aside from, like, rap that I really don't like. Just about anything else is pretty good. When I'm playing video games, the only music I would have a chance of listening to is stuff that does not have lyrics, because I don't want it to F with the game. What's my intro music? It's, here, hold on. I got it. There's this website called Pretzel, and it can integrate with the Twitch stream, and I use that for the intro. Hang on just a second. I mean, it's almost like a 8-bit sounding thing. I'll play it for like a minute or two. That's what we usually have going for the first few minutes when I'm preparing the stream. And you see it's integrated into the stream, so it automatically puts the credits in there. It's required by law. Yeah. Not very Path of Exile-ish, but that's what I usually have going for the first few minutes. When I start the stream, I put up a loading screen, I play that, and then I start posting on like Discords, Facebook, Twitter, and stuff that I'm live, trying to build up the audience a little bit, and then after like a minute, I start playing. What? We got a secret wall here. Any richer or whatnot. Would be ashamed to orchestrate it.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque.
Wait, what did I just get? Oh, replenishing shrine? Alright, current location. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go through that. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to talking about stuff with audio, I am extremely uneducated. It's not a thing I've ever really looked into. Did you ever play Planescape or Baldur's Gate? I did not. Whenever I tell people that I loved the Neverwinter Nights series, they're always like, oh, did you play Baldur's Gate? And I'm like, no, I somehow completely missed Baldur's Gate when I was growing up. I didn't know it existed. Planescape, off the top of my head, I don't even know what that is.
When I'm ready, and not
I would have to Google that and look at it. I might recognize it once I look at it, but off the top of my head, I don't know what that is. Alright, that's not the entrance I need. Dodge the original Mac mouse here. Oh, that's a dead end. That's a dead end with buzzsaws. Those buzzsaw things make me think of the old hockey puck mouses that Macs used to have when they first came out. Oh my gosh, I want to read chat, but I gotta get this stuff off my back for a second. I care about food and I choose to use it with. What am I watching you again, Chip? I want to see you play the RE2 remake. Your reactions will be sweet to Resident Evil? Is that the RE2 that you mean? Resident Evil 7V. Oh my god. Okay, so let me tell you, when I played not the most recent Doom. What was it? Doom 3? That was like less action, more nightmare fuel. So I was playing Doom 3. This was years before I ever streamed, and I was like, I want the full experience. So I like put on headphones, turned my speakers off, I turned my lights off, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it in the dark. I want the full experience. I would be freaking shaking after like I had to play it in like 30-minute installments. It took me friggin' months to beat that game, and it was like a tens of hours long game. I don't handle the spooky very well. Alright, this is the final fight, guys. Oh my god! Oh, he had just interrupted my teleport when I killed him. Alright, did I only got one treasure key. Oh, we got it. Gloves, boots, or helmet enchant. I guess gloves. Trigger Decree of Thunder on kill. That's probably disappointing. Alright, what can we do with those talent points? I beat Resident Evil 7 in a day. Now I would pay money to see you play Outlast 2 VR. I don't enjoy spooky games. If I had like a big Twitch following that was like, you know, we want to see you do this, or you know, or else I'd be like, all right, I'll maybe do one a year or something like that. But I don't handle those well, which I'm sure is what you all want to see. I don't handle those well. 50% increased convocation cooldown recovery speed I can get, or I can get your offering skills also affect you. 20% increased skill effect duration. I don't know. I don't know. Probably Mistress of Sacrifice. That gives us faster movement speed, so it's faster clear speed. Okay, return to town. Oh, well, I got them in the wrong order, White Tiger, but I do have the first 3 that you just said. Okay, so let's get the extra stuff out of the stash that I chucked in there. Sell that.
Freedom comes to those who fight. Remember, we do this.
I'll also add that up until this moment, every game I've played on Twitch has been like an RPG or an action RPG, or there was a time I did an MMORPG. There are other games I enjoy. There's some first-person shooters I like. There are some RTSs that I like, but I've tried to play those off-stream because I've been afraid of boring people. Like, you know, like, oh, I came here for RPGs, blah, blah, blah. So I try when I'm on here to stick to one genre so that I don't lose people. Okay, I think it's time to go kill Kitava and get our resistances absolutely ruined. You played Final Fantasy VIII before. I have not, no. My experience with Final Fantasy was like, I had the Final Fantasy 1 cartridge for the Nintendo, you know, and I had that when I was like 10 years old, and I popped it in, and I was so confused and didn't know what the hell was going on, and I gave up after like 30 minutes. And I've not played like any of the others. Not saying I wouldn't love them. I don't know, I might, but I haven't played them. Like, you can't just make blowing gestures? Sure I can. There was one day, I don't remember how it came up, but we were talking about shooting yourself in the head with a chocolate crossbow. I don't remember how we got there, but I remember that's where we were in the conversation, and I mimed shooting myself in the mouth with a chocolate crossbow. Christ, did that get clipped fast. Mistakes were made that day. Then there was the day when someone's like, I want to do an edited video for you. What do you want to be in it? I was like, oh, you can put anything in it as long as it just doesn't have like me dabbing with Fortnite dancers on the side. And when I said dabbing, I did like a half dab to kind of show what I was talking about. The video, like half the video is just like a whole bunch of me's dabbing around the screen with Fortnite dancers. Like, god damn it. It was funny though, people loved it. Just stood up my food because I typed that and you went into the sermon. Hey Sagan, thank you for the follow, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. I like talking to you. I do. Alright, let's see if we can kill Kitava without dying. Yeah, I actually expect that, maybe within a week we're going to beat Pillars of Eternity 2. And after that, Path of Exile, I might be doing it more nights than I am now. Or I can pick up the Divinity Original Sin 2's Definitive Edition to fill in the remaining time during the week. Because we, as of last night, we beat every DLC for Pillars 2. We're max level in the game. We're not going to level anymore. We just have to beat the story. And I don't know how close we are to the end of it, but I feel like we're getting there. DLC Pathfinder Kingmaker. 2 new wife. Dude, I would make new... They all abandon you at the end. I would make freaking mercenaries because they all abandon you. Oh shoot. Doing an abyss. Just summon my Vol army. Clash of the Titans. This is what my old computer could not handle, this right here. Wait, is it over? Oh wow, it was only a 2-jump abyss. Hypnotic Eye Jewel. RPG item. Pathfinder Kingmaker Abandonment Issues 2. No. What? Oh, here we go. I don't know, if the loading screen is really that fast, White Tiger, maybe. Is the unfair difficulty still as unfair as it was before? Like, as I beat the game... No, hold on, credit where it's due. I beat 90% of the game on hard mode, and then the last, like, 2 zones, when it was nothing but the wild hunt, I toned it down to finish the game. But I did the whole thing on hard mode up until that spot. Really for achievements, it's second run, just put it on normal. Oh, I was just curious. Like, have they done any balancing, or is the difficulty of each mode still the same as what it was? I guess that's my question. Oh, there's the passage over there to the northwest. I don't know, I'm not a glutton. What about buffing? Like, you remember how after a rest I would have to spend like a full minute buffing? Could you like hotkey that at all yet? I would doubt that, honestly. I'm just curious. What? I play for fun too. I get fun out of beating what other people think is a hard difficulty. I mean, heck, honestly, Pillars, Path of the Damned does not feel hard at all after, like, level 3. But I can brag, like, oh yeah, I beat the new DLC already? It's been 2 days. Yeah, on Path of the Damned, too. Like, I can brag about it. It's cool. I could stream Subnautica. I've streamed Subnautica. Yeah, it was awesome. It took me 4 streams, like 12 hours to beat the game. You gotta... Are you watching one of my highlight videos, Simon? Well, no, I think he just listened to this sermon, White Tiger. Yes, I've had one. Yeah, I have had one. He's getting the sermon right now, Tiger. Yes, I've had a vasectomy. You should have heard chat even more confused the day that I was trying to tell the story and I accidentally said the wrong surgery name. I was like, so I got this circumcision, and they're like, why are you telling us this? And I was like, what? Oh, vasectomy, sorry. Wrong penis cut. When you call the Red Prince Rooster Boy? No, that wasn't me. It was there was a guy in chat who said that guy looks like a effed up rooster or something like that. And I was like, you uncultured swine, he is a prince. Alright, let's throw a portal here in case I die. And then your father gave you that look for swearing. Yes, yes.
I shall strike.
I was so proud of my first highlight video, and my dad gave me evil eyes because I said, "You son of a bitch." Ah! Blink out of it. Takes mistake for Tom Cruise all the time. Can't blame you. Oh, it's just a couple of people on Twitch have been like, "Oh, you look like Tom Cruise." Holy shit, I see it. I had never heard that. In middle school, I had been told I resembled Jim Carrey. I had never heard a Tom Cruise thing before streaming. Oh god. Oh no. Blink out of that. Oh! I hit the wrong button. I was trying to blink, and I instead cast Desecrate, which didn't help. Ow. Oh, Vol Army just came off cooldown. Summon the 30 skeletons! No, 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 no! Yes! Is he dead? I think he's almost dead. Oh my god! No, no, no. Oh my gosh, we lived. Thank you, maximum fire resist. PTSD was flaring up. I've died to that move before. I remember beating this fight on hardcore, and I actually town portaled out when he did that move because I couldn't figure out how to survive it. Is that it? That's right, he like reaches over to get his heart and they kill him. Woo, spicy. Challenge complete. Alright, talk to Sin.
Remember, humanity needs
The epilogue is now unlocked.
It's over.
Is that it? Okay, there we go. His wife doesn't find him remotely attractive. Okay, first of all, ow though. Shaper next, boys. This game is so slow. Okay, hold on. What does Steam say for this game? I've played this game 1,258 hours. I've never beat Shaper. Now, like maybe 500 of those hours, the Shaper didn't even exist yet. But yeah, I've never beat Shaper.
Remember.
Half of that is from all the leagues I played hardcore. Just get to like 85, die. I'm like, well, I tried. Wait, what is this? Decoration level 7 max? What? Okay.
Yes.
Sell... blip, blip, blip. No, probably not.
For freedom.
Got another map. Oh, we got 2 talent points for that. What else we got? Just increase energy shield rate. Increase cost. Nah, that's not really worth it. Get 5% more life. This whole node is a lot of ES. Did this no, it doesn't look like this connect. I beat Shaper day 1, never again. I beat Shaper level 1, then get Chip. Technically, I don't even own Chip yet. I'm still waiting for the agency to call me back. I'm wondering if they forgot who they gave the cat to. Hey, your fans would like to see you. Let's apply that point. I've got one more to spend. I guess I should just get more life right now. 5% increase maximum energy shield. 8, 16, 14. Man, I do not know. I'm tempted to travel over here to the left and just get this. I'll do that for now. I can always respect. Be right back gonna find Mexican Coco. Chip more sassy than Rat Tails confirmed. Alright. Let's head... Let's see, find the Templar Laboratory. Okay. Got it up there.
That would just make life complicated.
Using your abilities in town would not make life complicated. Did you see the follower notification, Saigon? I get pussy and I get booby jokes both.
My name's Anne. This map device.
Hang on. I'm very proud of that. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny. I think I've already got an atoll map. Let's get a flooded mine.
May your maps be merciful, exile.
I've also had people come in when the cat has jumped out of my lap, and then they're like, why do you have a crotch camera? And I'm like, oh, whoops, and I turn it off real fast. So I'm like, why do you have a crotch cam? Oh, he's touching his pussy. Oh, he's a booby streamer. All of the above, I guess. I just need a premium Snapchat, I think, right? Oh, speaking of. Chip gonna stretch his legs a bit. Aging glass. I was just thinking, if I get that talent where it's like increases to minion damage affect you, then just my the little fire from my teleport, the flame dash fire would like triple because of all the minion damage. I wonder if it would actually kill things. I do squats for donations. I think I've gotten 4 donations ever. They were all very, very memorable. One of them was memorable for a funny reason. Bakamono gave me like $5.67, and he was like, I want to support you, but this is all I have. Please take my lunch money. It was like $5.67. The eroding one. Oh, nice. Yo, a 6-socket and a map and an orange ring all on that guy. He just jumped down. He's running around somewhere. Might have gone to get some water or something. We actually got him just like a week and a half ago, Saigon. So he's still like very new to our house. So it's been kind of a pleasant thing that he's wanted to spend so much time with me while I'm streaming. Which is why we set up the kitty cane. If they don't stay for Muckluck, maybe they will stay for the chip. Careful. You're gonna get the Twitch police after you. Yes, Chip belongs to the family. He is pet by all. Got a syndicate pack up here. Oh! Summons the skeletons. Maria the Cold-Blooded. Oh god! Whew. Interrogate. Oh yeah. Alright, kind of surprised at how challenging that was, considering that was just one syndicate person. Yeah. And right now, I've got more energy shield than hit points, so if the energy shield goes down, I'm basically half health right there. Hey, Riddle. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? We just finished the, Act 10 a few minutes ago. We're just doing a couple maps before we take a break. Alright. All's good. How about you? Everything's good. It's good. It is the weekend. That alone makes it an amazing day. So far in this league, the only thing we've died to is Janus from the Syndicate. He's killed me like 4 separate times, but nothing else has killed me. Alright, this place is pretty much clear. Let's go sell this stuff. Missing some pets. You are right. It appears we lost our zombies, probably when we were fighting that last Syndicate guy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we have unlocked... Oh, that's right, they changed the Atlas. This is my first time seeing it in-game. Okay. Invite to hideout. And go to hideout. Sweet. There's a girl doing a cover on a YouTube video right in the middle of the appear on screen. Every single comment is that you see your P.
Good luck with your match.
Dude, I love the Facebook posts like that when someone is very clearly starving for attention, like, you know, like they'll be in a swimsuit, like, duck face or something, and then they go, oh, I don't think I look good today. You know, they're very clearly fishing for a compliment, and then there's like a truck in the background, and I about fell out of my chair. And people are just like, wow, look at that Ford F-150. Oh my gosh, look at all the space in the back of that truck. And it's just like the whole comment section is just like, look at that truck. Like, I love those. Delicious. When like people knock themselves down, wanting other people to pick them back up, and then nobody bites. We got Flooded Mine and Atoll maps. Let's see. Oh, we finally got an Eternal Mana. Let's use that. Recharges 3 charges when you take a crit. That's really not that great. Let's change that. No. Not bad. No. No. That could be cool. So mana, my mana is used for mana shield, mind over matter, and this has increased recovery when low life. So the mana shield would come back up faster when you're low. That could be good. All right, Let's sell some crud.
I will see.
And oranges. The Magnate. Plus 21% to all resistances if you have 200 strength. No, I'll keep mine. And plus 19 elemental resistances, movement speed when low life, chaos resist when low life. Damage from enemies hitting you is unlucky while you're low life. That's kind of cool. What am I currently using? That's 16 to 2, then 29 lightning. It's 25 cold, 23 fire. What's this? 75, 28, 39. Oh, that's... Oh, I can't do that. So -6 to cold, plus a lot to lightning. Chaos goes down. But we also get all those other nice things that kick in when we're low on life. That's a definite maybe. We'll hang on to that. Oh, guess who's back? What's up, buddy? If you tanked up on water, I hope you're not about to drop it on me. Alright. Dear Lord Buckhorn, tell me you at least know which ones can be upgraded. So, the reason I keep orange items is because of the prophecy Navali gives you, where you can trade 5 orange items for a new one. So I keep the crap ones I don't care about, White Tiger, for that. When I started getting too many, then, like, more than a tab, I'll start, like, just vendoring some of them. Let me see. Unique. Chaos Orb. Calm. Transmute. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Oh, Discover Tome in the Library, Academy Map, Museum, Respiratory Map. Okay. So, let's look at these maps. What else do I got? I've done Flooded Mine. Superior Channel. Let's alchemy it. Let's make it fun. Guess it's back. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Look at those vanilla town portals. What a muck scrub. Still using the blue. Oh, this is channel? Oh, nice. I love this map. 6 link right off of that. Because this map is, it's almost linear. It's pretty difficult to miss stuff. Good for the murder birds, too. See, they just cleared like 4 packs ahead of me. Do I go south? Okay. Alright, so it's a little bit different from aqueducts. It doesn't just go along the water. Yeah, I did miss an armor orb. It's alright now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm still not used to having the Mistress of Sacrifice talent. So after I do Sacrifice, I'm running faster now. There's the Orb of Alchemy I used to make this play. Oh my gosh, an orange. With 5 freaking sockets. Wait, is that the... Oh, is that the Summon Scale? Is that Queen's Decree? That'll almost suck if it's Queen's Decree, because I really don't want to do a Queen's Decree build. Silver coin. Pick it up. RGB item. The Queen demands it. Looks interesting. This is the first time I've seen this game. Oh, really? Okay. Do you play any other action RPGs, Riddle? Such as Diablo would be the most common one, or Grim Dawn, or anything like that? I could definitely tell you some of the basics if you're new to the game. You've played Diablo? Okay. So this game is similar, but hold on, I'm gonna back away from combat for a second just to give you a brief rundown. This is going to look daunting. This is the talent tree in this game. However, before you foam at the mouth, it's got a search box. So like if you're doing a build with and you want to do fire, you can type fire and the stuff that's related to fire will light up. And you can be like, okay, I want to read this, I want to read this. You don't have to read everything on this tree. The way the classes work in this game is the classes start here. It's like witch, marauder, ranger, yada yada yada. They start at these nodes. So like you could be a witch and be a caster, or you could be a marauder and be a caster, but a marauder would have a much tougher time getting up here to the magic related stuff, and so on. So this giant talent tree really makes part of this game. And the other thing is the skill gems. When you use an activated skill, for example, my summon zombie, my little pets here. Summon zombie is a skill gem right here in my boots. Attached to summon zombie, I have more minion life, so they just have more hit points, and I have summon phantasm on kill, which means if the zombie kills something, it summons a phantasm pet for a few seconds. And so, like, you can mix and match and combine skill gems for near infinite amounts of combinations in this game. It's like, right now, I'm gonna come in here, I'm just gonna let the zombies get some kills. So those little black projectiles, now you see there's a bunch of ghosts following us. And they won't last very long, but they're there for now. It's like you can make a fireball, and then you can take the fireball spell, and then you can combine it with multiple projectiles, so you fire 5 fireballs at a time. You can combine it with chaining, so that when the fireball hits one guy, it then bounces out of him and goes and hits another guy, like a homing missile. So there's just a lot of room for customization in this game compared to the Diablo series. And it's free to play. It fits in any budget. Alright, I need to open that door. I really don't care which boss I kill. I need to open that door, though. Yeah, it's got a lot of room for customization, which is just awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm using the Vol army. Please give me a key. Damn it! Oh man. No, we're gonna run out of time. Darn. Oh, we got an orange item. Card, an orb. Dang.
The royal architect has claimed that room for his queen.
Okay. We're not out of chances yet, but... Cubase is a hard game. Not familiar with that. Definitely nothing to show me the skill tree. Yeah, I've had people tell me, so I haven't played the Final Fantasy games, but I've had people tell me that the skill tree is really similar to one of the Final Fantasy games. I'm sure someone here can tell me which one. But yeah, it is a gargantuan thing. But the search box makes it doable. Okay, we're done with this map. Let's teleport out of here. Dip on the map, show me. Oh, it's in tutorial windows. You say stash, you're referring to the tree. Okay, a stash tab. So your stash is like, you played Diablo, right? The treasure chest, that's like your bank. It's like that. So you can purchase more bank tabs just to hoard more items. It is not required, Riddle, but if you wanted to throw a few bucks at the game, it would make your life a little bit easier if you were stockpiling stuff. That's what he was referring to. This game is not pay to win. There are a few pay for conveniences. Yes, the currency tab right here, I can throw any of this stuff in here and it auto sorts it out and stacks it up. I bought it for like $2.50 when it was on a sale. I do not regret it at all. Similar for map tab. By default, the tabs all look like this unless you spend a few bucks on the game. But I've got like 1,200 hours in this game. I've spent like $20. 10 were on tabs, and 10 was on a cosmetic effect I wanted.
Glad you made it back.
But it is very much a game that does not require you to spend cash, which is absolutely awesome. Let's see. No, I don't need to keep that. Don't need that. Alright, so we got an armory map. It was Queen's Degree. It's a 5-socket Queen's Degree. Good lord. Don't we? And we already got... That's our second Queen's Decree in this league. Alright. Let's just... I need a place to throw this stuff. Just put it there for now. Okay, need another map to do. We need to do each of the tier 1 maps one time, so let's do this magic atoll map we've got. Hello, one tap full war sub. You need to spare leggies. Remind you to get the stash tab bundle or essence tabs. The card, so the card and the essence ones, because you can just chuck cards in there and they glow blue when you have enough to do a turn in. I feel like the card tab is completely unnecessary. Essence tab would make organization much easier. I'd back you up on that. I do love the currency tab though. But it is 100% not required to spend a penny on this game to get like 100 hours of enjoyment out of it or more. If you like Diablo, it's gonna be more. Oh, another thing, Riddle, is that they update this game very frequently. This game had 3 or 4 content patches in 2018 that would qualify as like an expansion pack. The company that makes this game is just churning out content at like a very high rate. It's awesome. Oh wow, that's gonna fill the bag up quick. We just found a syndicate for it. Ow. Riker. Oh my gosh, this stuff is tough. This guy's health. This guy's really high health regen. I'm watching his health just like bounce up and down. Fighting 3 bosses at once, that's why. Okay, there. Whew. Wrong button. I just summoned 30 skeletons after the fight was over. Good job, Monk.
Just do it.
Oh my gosh, nice.
I'm no tracer or trader.
Oh, we got a safe house, yes.
Somehow, trusting this like
Alright. We need to finish this map and then we'll do the safe house. I don't want to risk losing the map from the timer. Oh, Alpha's here again. Oh, guys, I have a chance. If I can open any of these doors in there, it'll connect the whole pyramid together.
Every incursion needs proper
Don't because I definitely love this. I think it has grown too much too fast as a lot of its gaming quality. Night off. See you, White Tiger. Yeah, getting 3 captains at once is painful to 5-headed. Yeah, it's if you... What is it? If you make them ally with each other, if you make alliances, then there's more and more to deal with. Someone give me a key. There's a key! Yes! Yes, the door's open. Oh my gosh. That makes me happy. Oh, that hurt. Those explosions at the end. Oh, that's... We're gonna run out of time in a second. There we go, I just got kicked out. Look at the cat, just noticed him or her. Yes. This is Chip, current stream mascot. He has his own camera. He hangs out with us. Okay, and mask. Yeah, we got him like a week and a half ago. He's a couple months old. So he's still getting used to my house and stuff like that. Ooh, level up. Arena. I don't remember what the boss... Oh, that's right. The totem is the boss of this map. Alright, using Vol summon skeletons to summon... Oh my god, that took me down to like 2% health. Holy poop. Oh my god. That Frost Nova almost one-shot me. My cold resist is kind of low. It's 22%. Riddle, thank you for the follow, my friend. That makes me so happy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Alright. That was spooky. Yes.
Hello.
That is my one custom GIF, and it gets many smiles. Alright. Skullhead. Oh, this could be good. Minions gain armor, minions have a 10% chance to block attacks, and minions have higher regeneration. You gain higher elemental resistance. So this is really good for pet build, except that it has no energy shield on it. It's got armor and evasion rating. The type of armor this is goes for like a strength and dex character. Voidbringer. Increase mana costs. That's weird. 72% increased mana cost of skills, but your critical strike chances are much stronger. So it's like a big risk, big reward. Oh shoot, no, I didn't mean to pick up that sword. Alright, let's throw this down. Alright. Motorboat hype. Hello, Ghost Reaper. How's it going, man? Alright, let me find something to spend this point on. Let's do this here. Alright, so let's do... We're gonna end the stream with a safe house, because that's the biggest thing we can do now. Need to go, thanks for the info. No problem, Riddle. I'm here every night if you ever have any other questions. You have a good night. Alright, let's do this safe house for the stream finale. Will do. Oh my gosh. Need to not get cocky and face tank in here. This stuff is high level. Or even level. It's a threat. There we go. That reminds me, I still need to do a cast Immortal Call when damage taken setup. White Tiger reminded me about it earlier and I forgot to ever do that. I need to do that at some point. That'll help the scary burst moments. So many mobs, so many mobs. So much XP though. Oh, Artisan Strongbox. Alright, so we're gonna make that Strongbox magic before we open it. Oh, ow, 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 back up, back up, back up. Even with the Granite Flask, I was not able to handle that incoming damage. Okay. Let's do... Make it magic. Explodes. No. Detonate. No. 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 Contains 8 additional items. That's good. Oh my lag. That's why we make it magic. Look at that. And this is where the magic happens. I remember reading once on the internet that, like, if they ever had a wizard on MTV Cribs, that in every room of their house they could say, and this is where the magic happens. And that stuck with me. Oh, don't sneeze on me, dude. Come on. Gotta teach this cat to cover when he sneezes. I am hoping to try, because like you can train a cat to like use a toilet. You just have to go in and flush it periodically because it doesn't flush. I am hoping to do that in the long term.
A mother bear will fight to the death to protect her cubs. You won't get me to betray the sea this time.
Oh wow, she died so fast! Ah, I can break these cuffs. Nice. Alright.
This one will be difficult to tame.
Okay. Now for the best part. All the fun, secret safe house loot. Safe house stash. Talisman. Safe house stash. Orb of alteration. Not obliteration. That's a completely different thing. Safe house stash. Wasn't too amazing this time. Oh, trap stash. Guys, trap stash, you get to, there's like a bunch of unidentified orange items in there. You get to pick one and you only have 8 seconds. Oh, I don't know what half of these are. I'll take that, I guess. Level 17 plate, so I probably not the best one there. Alright, there's one more. Oh. I almost grabbed the yellow item. Duresso's Passion. 76% increased damage while you have no frenzy charges. 100% reduced frenzy charges, you gain a frenzy charge. Huh. Weird weapon. Not something I'm going to use this season, but interesting nonetheless. Alright. Let's head back to town, sort this stuff out. Talisman. The thing is, in the Talisman League, you would occasionally come across these pedestals where you could combine 5 of the same type of talisman into a larger quality one. I don't know if those pedestals are in this league, so I don't know if I will be able to upgrade these at all. So I'm not sure if it's actually worth keeping them. Trigger Socket's phone uses skill. Let's do that. Do I have anything else to unveil right now? Nope. Alright. Let's unidentify, or let's identify Azanar's mark. Okay, nothing to replace what I'm currently wearing. And then sell this stuff.
Let me tell.
Alright. Okay. I think that's good. Alright, so... Did they remove it completely 2 seasons after they came out? No, it, I think it came back later on. But you know what? I can't swear by that. I could be completely wrong. So I'll have to find out at some point. Let's go there, so. Alright, so I'm gonna pause the stream there, and I'm gonna pick up here tomorrow. So, to everyone still watching, as always, thank you for joining. It was a pleasure having you here. Thank you to Riddle and Sagan for joining our little group here. Love seeing new followers, seeing the community grow. I stream every single night from at least 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you're new here and would like to join us again, hit that follow button. It'll make it easy for you to tell when we are online. It's always RPGs or action RPG content so far. And at the end of every stream, I always raid somebody else. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds, and we'll all bomb into another channel just to make their day. And if you don't like what you see there, you don't have to stay. It's just to make somebody happy. So give me just a second. I'm going to find somebody online that's doing Path of Exile content. Shouldn't be too hard. This game is pretty huge right now. Let me see here. Let me skip the big names. They probably won't even notice if I raid with 10 people. So find someone down here. The Toxin Ranger. Alright, yeah, here's one. Okay, so I got one here. Never spoken to this guy before. Let's see the cut of his jib. So, yes, I'm going to do Path again tomorrow, and then I'll probably start working on finishing up Pillars 2 on Monday. So, y'all have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow, and the raid will start in about 10 seconds. Peace.